Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Welcome to another week. The multi-dimensional portal is open. Konnichigen is your favorite superstar host, the multi-dimensional Tachigen Titan, a sentient star cluster brought into VTuber idol form for your entertainment. Happy start of the week, at least when it comes to live streams, everyone. I hope your Monday was fine yesterday. I had a really great Monday yesterday. Today it's a little bit messier though, for me so far. But we are now here on the stream, so hopefully things will be better. Well, things are already better, because I am streaming. So, that sounded a little bit, what's the word? Self-flaunting? Whatever the word is. You know, sometimes I do intentionally say things like that, but not in this case. So it's funny that it worked like that. No, the fact that I'm streaming is a good thing for my day. And I hope it's also a good thing for your day. And yeah, we're about to get into some shenanigans in Fall Guys, as we do in that game. I still can't get over the fact that I did get a victory. Fully solo victory last week. So that's a good thing. Obviously, I want to go for another victory today. I've been playing Fall Guys off the stream here and there most days. I didn't really touch it at all yesterday because I knew that I was going to have a stream today for it, dedicating entire hours to the game, so there's going to be plenty of time to play it today for me. Instead, I emphasized Fortnite yesterday because I also got into Fortnite Save the World, but that is another story. As for Fall Guys, yeah, it kind of has taken the priority because they have until, I believe, July 10, the day of the subathon this Sunday. Yeah. Somewhere there. Also, this Saturday, July 9, is the birthday of Static, a villager in my island in New Horizons. So that's important to me too. And I'm not streaming, so I will hopefully have time for it. Hopefully, because I also have to do some preparation for the subathon, most likely. So there's that too. But anyway, I digress. Fall Guys I've been playing because they have this collab with Fortnite and Rocket League going on. And I'm gonna try out Rocket League before long, now that I will be getting those cosmetics there. I think it's safe to say that I will meet the 100 rounds before we have the deadline for that. I forget what the deadline is, but I think we can maybe see it in-game when we jump into the game right now. And so far I have like 70 plus rounds, so I'm very close. 70 was the last milestone, and then 100 is the next and final one. And yeah, obviously I'm going for that. And I will be getting the complete man cake. I forget what the name of that character was there in Fortnite. I don't know if we're gonna be streaming Fortnite anytime soon, especially because I do want to stream Rocket League, since I will be trying it out. I don't know if I want to start playing it off the stream or I want to try it out on the stream for the first time. Oh, and by the way, I have it downloaded already. So it's just a matter of setting it up, if it comes to that. You know, I prefer to do this off the stream in case there's a little download in game. You know how games can be. Like, they have an update, they download the update and all that, but still there's more to download in-game sometimes. Some games are like that. Fall Guys and Fortnite are definitely like that, but mostly what they download in-game is not that much, so it's okay. Actually, this reminds me, I need to update Fortnite as well. But anyway, hope your Tuesday is going well, everyone, and if it's not, come watch your favorite superstar and I will make your day better. We will make your day better. Yeah. Oh, also, we've been listening to Stream Beats chiptunes from Senpai Gaming, formerly known as Alpha Gaming, led by Harris Heller. We pretty much always listen to the stuff that they put out. Stream Beats synthwave, sometimes lo-fi. This time I finally downloaded the chiptune albums, and I'm finally playing it. And so we're kind of listening to that right now. We listen also to it at the start of the stream. And I also listen to 100 Thieves Hype Tribes, which is associated with stream beats, but it's not 100% just stream beats. The point is, they're all copyright-free, free music that you can get, and it's music of good quality as well. Senpai Gaming has done a fantastic thing right there. Fantastic thing, a fantastic legacy that they left streamers there, so I cannot understate how fantastic it is. So, definitely needs to be shouted out. And I do kind of credit, I do say in the credits, in the panels below, that some of the things I have are from Senpai Gaming. That includes the music, but it also includes some other assets, like a certain webcam border. I don't use it for a webcam, I use it for other screens, but for example, in the starting soon screen, the thing that's surrounding my schedule right now, that's from Senpai Gaming. It's meant to be a webcam border, but I use it for this. It works as a webcam border, of course. Not that I've used it for that, but I assume it would work really, really well in that way. I think so. But yeah, this is... that's the way I have it set up. That's the way I have it credited. I am sort of thinking of putting some other music to this playlist we're listening to right now, until eventually I do have like my own character theme, which I may pick from this music or I may pick from somewhere else, but yeah. This music is incredible, incredibly fantastic. Hell, I feel like I could just like remove the music from Fall Guys for one game session and have this music play, and it would fit so nicely, wouldn't it? Well, speaking of Fall Guys, let's launch into the game. I'm gonna stop the music until I have the game fully launched because it's so good. So we'll go for that. Yeah, you know, another game that I have on Epic that I want to get back to when the time... Oh, whoops. We switched to synthwave, never mind. What happened is that I was dragging OBS to another screen and it ended up not being dragged for a moment. And I misclicked a song on the playlist. I do have some synthwave songs still on that playlist. I still need to pick others that are like my favorites and stuff. But yeah, let's see how things go today because, well, Fall Guys can be really insane. You know how it can be. But of course, I'm gonna aim for a victory. I think I might play on squad mode. I'm kind of feeling froggy to play in squads with random people. You know, the good thing about what's going on with my mouse tracking. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, 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 hello. Huh? VC Face? What's going on? Bam, bam, bam. What happened to the mouse tracking? Why? What is going on today? Okay, I guess we are starting the stream with some scuff. Why is my mouth not moving? I think I'm gonna have to restart VC Face. Something happened when I launched Fall Guys. What the heck is going on? Well, I guess I'm speaking to you all telepathically right now. My mouth is barely moving now. It happened as soon as the game started launching. What the heck is going on? Okay, let me restart VC Face. This is really strange. This is really, really strange. Hold on. Bum 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 bum. And yeah, sorry if it bothers you to see like the interface of VC Face. I know for me it feels like it's breaking immersion sometimes if you wanna phrase it like that, but it's kind of necessary. But here we are. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, actually, you barely saw the interface there. Hello, 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 hello. Testing, testing. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout Free for All. Blah 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 blah. Gaiden Tajigen Stadium Superstar. Your favorite superstar Tajigen Gaiden. Okay. Just testing. The mouth tracking just stopped for some reason. Ooh. Oh, Golden Goal Challenge, Hexa Gravity Trials. Well, I suck at this football game. Well, this football-ish game that they have. This one right here. Hexa Gravity Trials, yeah. Back-to-back rounds of low gravity hexagon. I want to queue for them for now, just to see what they might be like. I'm gonna do squats as well because squats are always fun. They're always great. They're always great. It feels like a nice co-op experience. Kind of feels like it relieves you a little bit. It's a great way to relax with Fall Guys because Fall Guys is not a relaxing game. It gives you the impression that it is, but it's not, damn it. It's not. Let's see. Items. Gaudy glasses, ocean flippers. They still are selling this? I thought they changed that. Ooh, this is good though. I gotta get this. I gotta get this. This is so good looking. Retro, guys. I love it. I love it. Block Star. I'll get that one. I have so many kudos right now. Cherry Cream. Why not? Why not? Let's get that. That sounds very lovely. Yeah. And this is the outfit I'm wearing right now. I change my outfits very frequently, just so you know. But hey, I have purple eyes, so there you go. I'm not always going for my color scheme necessarily in Fall Guys, just so you know. When it's one of those games that has a lot of cosmetics like that, I do that. I do the same in Fortnite, actually. I go for all sorts of skins and all sorts of variations and all sorts of styles. So, keep that in mind. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, full tilt, run and balance across rows of 360 seesaws to reach the finish line. This one can be really, really awful. Really fun, but also really damn it. Yeah, the 360 seesaws are quite challenging in their own way. But it's always nice to be playing Fall Guys with this aesthetic. So lovely. Makes me crave ice cream and sweet things like this. But it's probably not healthy for me. Not every day, at least. I could maybe probably go for some ice cream later today, but hopefully not too much. I have some ice cream. I have a strawberry vanilla twister. That's what it's called. It mixes strawberry and vanilla together, kind of. It's not like Napolitan ice cream. It's more mixed together than how separate they are. And oh my god, I made it! I thought I was gonna drop there for sure. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Did you see what happened there? But yeah, it like mixes them together. Makes me want to go for donuts and stuff. Jelly beans, of course, which is what the Fall Guys are. They call them just beans, but jelly beans are more accurate, I think. Beans are like can take many shapes, you know. And their initial shape, at least when you buy it, I'm not sure how you grow those, but when you buy them, they're hard. They're not soft little things like the Fall Guys here. Wow, that was close. Ugh. My shoulders are tensing so much during all this bonanza. During all this mayhem. Whoa. Like you, oh my gosh, like I keep raising my shoulders in tension. With so many of these jumps and actions I take. How am I able to... Yeah, I was about to say, how am I able to speak while playing? There you go. Couldn't speak anymore. Oh, damn it! Get out of my way! Get out of the fucking way. Stop playing the game and let me just win. Now, sometimes it happens in Fortnite and also Fall Guys here. I'm sometimes in the middle of a sentence and I just stop when something is happening. Because, well... Oh, good God. Oh, good God in heaven, have mercy. Oh my God. I gotta avoid those things. They are lethal. Holy shit. Look at them. I've never had much trouble with those before. But it's probably because I avoided them. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Those blasted donuts killed me in this game. Every single elimination that set me back. Well, not an elimination, technically. Like, every single time I got out, every setback was because of those donuts in here. Well, we're not off to a good start. Like, not getting past the first one. Not getting past the first round on the first game. No worries. I do kind of want to play solo right now, but... Well, we're queuing for multiple shows. I want Fortnite to implement this feature. To be able to queue for multiple game modes in there. That would be brilliant. Like, you can queue for both zero build and build. And on the loading screen, you're able to see what you're in. 16, this is gonna be one of the special ones. I'm not sure if I want to keep playing those, but the football one is a good opportunity to improve my skills on that. Fall ball, this is the one, and the hexagrid, yeah, kind of a good opportunity to also improve on it, or also just go for certain shenanigans with it. I suck at this game so much, but I will do my best. I will do my best. Wait! 16 players, right? We are 8 and 8. Okay. It's 2 squads each. Because a squad is always gonna be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one single goal that eliminates you. Okay, that is fast. I'm not sure if I want to keep queuing for this because it takes a while to queue for games and to get out of a screen, to go back to a game. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But at least it counts as a round. It's a really quick way to count it towards the 100 counter. You know, another thing they need to fix is that for the loading screen, they should allow you to look at other screens as well for this. So that's another suggestion I would give for Fall Guys. So I can start looking at like my milestones, my achievements in one of the other screens, etc. Yeah. So we're back to the regular show, but I don't know if it's either solo or squads. We're about to find out. Party promenade. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. This one can get tricky sometimes, trying to land in the right spot. There's like a part in the middle where you have to go through a trapeze, and if you don't quite get it, you fall to your death and you have to respawn. That's the part that's tricky. I pulled out some amazing shenanigans the other day with that. Oh yeah, but also, yeah, with the wins I got off stream, by the way, I got to see the Assassin's Creed animation. And it's really funny. Your character drops down from the viewpoint into the haystack, but the thing is they don't land on the haystack, they just go past it and keep falling. Which I should have expected, given it's Fall Guys. When you do it in squad mode, is your teammates cheering you on, waiting for you to land on the haystack, but of course you don't actually land there. So they just stay there cheering for you. Okay. At least those pipes are always fun to go for. So we are indeed in solo mode. The challenge right now is gonna be the jelly bean traffic. The big traffic of people. Okay. Depending on where we go, now we start going in separate ways, kind of, so it's alright. It's just a matter of luck here. Not to get hit by those water balloons. That's what they are, right? Well, kind of luck, kind of some skill to it. It's kind of some skill to it. Those blasted donut pillars. Donut pillars, we can call them that, right? For heaven's sake. Yeah, mind the trapeze. When you have a huge guy traffic like this, it's very difficult to get in the trapeze. And we might be better off going for the other route. Oh no. Oh man, that was so close. Okay, well, now it's easy to get to it because there's nobody here. But that means that I'm last. I mean, one of the last. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah, that was close. This is the part that I talked about. If you fall, you respawn, which really sets you back. Oh my god, that was rough. Man, we're having some rough games in here where we're barely making any progress. I mean, rough in the sense that we're barely making any progress, but I'm still having fun. Yeah, there you are. Play 100 rounds in any show, 96 on 100. But I don't think this is part of the challenge. I need to take a look at that. Hold on, hold on. I need to take a look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Crown Clash, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. We're literally only 3 rounds away. I didn't realize we were so close. We played like, how many today? 3 so far? 4? So we were already like in the 90s. So close to it. And daily, earn a list of silver medal in solo show. Damn it, not a single one yet. Qualify from any round in squads show. Race rounds in any show, any round in any show. I still haven't qualified at all so far, my gosh. I mean, we're just getting started, but still. I usually don't start like this. I at least qualify for a few rounds at the start. I'll get hit by exploding projectiles. That's a good one. We definitely advanced that one. Win any show. Earn at least a gold medal in any round. Reach the final round in any show. Reach round 3 in any show. Qualify from any round in any show. Okay. Die 1,000 times in survival rounds. Grab 1,000 players in team rounds. 150,000 meters in race rounds. Okay. I don't go out of my way to do these challenges, but I do like to see them. Sort of give myself an idea of which ones I'm going to achieve by just playing the game as I do. Something like grabbing players. It's not something I usually do. Well, actually, yeah, it depends on the team round. There are some rounds in which you need to do that. Like for the one in which you're grabbing tails, the one in which you need to grab like a penguin or some eggs. You gotta grab people to prevent them from grabbing yours or prevent them from taking whatever egg they're holding to their base. I hate the egg game. The one where you have to put some eggs on your base. It's always extremely rough on me. People do some meta shenanigans that are completely out of my league, and my brain can't just figure out. You ever get that feeling in a video game in which it always feels like a mountain that you will never be able to climb? No matter how many hours you put into the game, you can never figure it out. You can never figure it out. I don't know if you need a coach or someone to help you with that, but there's always some meta that I can never figure out. It's like nuclear physics to me. But we are in squad mode here. A 3-person squad, so we have a disadvantage. Because the others have got to be like squads of 4 people. Yeah, the challenge right now is kind of still the jelly bean traffic or a situation like that. Like what happened to me there. My God. Nobody has ever had that happen to them before, most likely, but here I am, setting some records. But that's Fall Guys. It's usual to find this situation that nobody has ever had before because of the nature of the game. The way some shenanigans go. Not sure if I'm making any sense, but hopefully I am. We're not gonna make it. We're only 3 people. And one of them just left the game. So I'm still not gonna qualify. My God. Sorry about your damn luck, as Cowboy James Storm said. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it at this rate. We're like the 14th place. Yeah, no, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it anymore. Oh, they really need to fix this bug, by the way, in which if you leave in the elimination screen, it doesn't give you your rewards. So the trick to it is that I leave when it's about to select the next game. But it is annoying. It is annoying. Like, they really need to fix it like yesterday. But well, otherwise, at least we are still playing rounds in any show. And I still haven't qualified for a single one. Oh my gosh. Well, we're not that far into the stream, you know. I didn't take long to start playing Fall Guys. We're just about to reach the first half hour. I don't know why it feels like I've been streaming for longer today, man. I think it's because it's been kind of a messy day for me. I've been... it's been long in a way before I started the stream. So my head feels kind of scrambled today. But I am having fun. I am having fun right now with Fall Guys. Let's slow down from it a little bit. Allow me to hydrate in the meantime. This human form requires that. Skyline stumble. I suck at this one. At least with the other ones, I don't necessarily suck at them. I just had bad luck. And yeah, those donut pillars, I've been underestimating them a lot. I need to avoid them better than that. I usually do avoid them better than that. I just need to shake off some rust, I think. But this one, yeah, I may not qualify either because it is actually tough on me. The futuristic games, most of them are very tough on me. That area in the middle with the paths there, the what do you call them? The bridges, let's call them. That's where it gets tough, especially when there's a huge traffic of jelly beans, a huge Fall Guy traffic. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I have the Spartan Showdown helmet. Haven't worn it yet because I have other outfits I've been wearing instead. Yeah, you see why it's challenging? Because they get in your way and they don't let you do your jumps fully. They don't let you do the full movements you intended to do. Careful with the pinball. But that's part of the game, that they're kinda gonna get in your way. Yeah, the challenge there was just if they got in my way and they wouldn't let me do a full jump or something like that. Here's where it gets tricky. A little bit tricky there. We're doing okay, I think. We're doing okay. No guarantee that we're gonna qualify. Oh, this is where it gets tough too. Again, huge Fall Guy traffic. I can't even jump on it. I can't even make it. So we're just gonna come here. I've never gone to this part. You're not supposed to. Like, it's encouraging you not to go here. But the problem with those pinball areas is that it takes a fucking eternity to jump on them because there's so many people. But I made it. The last time I played this, I managed to get on them. I don't know how, but I can't even jump. I can't even jump 1 centimeter. Couldn't even jump 1 centimeter off the ground. Not sure if you noticed. But man, I didn't know how slow it was on the sides. So that's the most challenging part of the round there. Well, we qualified. We qualified at last. But yeah, that's the problem with that part. I'm not sure if it's fully intended to be like that in this case because it feels like it's still too many people. How are they able to jump? I can't even lift 1 centimeter off the ground. I jump and my guy barely moves because there's like a dozen people above the poor fellow. Oh, and here we go, another futuristic round. Race 2 laps around the course. This one is the easiest out of all of them, maybe. That doesn't mean it's easy. It means it's the easiest of them. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do on this. Bum 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 bum. It gets kind of tricky. Just gotta do my best. いつでも頑張ります。いつでも. That's from Digimon Adventure 02, by the way. I am working on the next vocal cover, by the way, everyone. Work is nearly finished on it, actually. The video part, I mean. Just, I wanted to put a music visualizer, which I did put. It did work out. But, well, the process to make it work out... Uh-oh. This reminds me, we got new sound effects. There's an exclamation mark, uh-oh sound effect. The Teletubby sound effect that I mentioned. So make sure to use it when the time is right. We also have the interesting sound effect, the gnome NPC from World of Warcraft. Oh, gravity is augmented. I got it. Now I understand. But yeah, oh, careful with those. You don't want to get on those. But yeah, the work yesterday I was doing it mostly is what I worked on yesterday. And yeah, you know, much like last week on Monday, I took a while doing the subathon announcement graphic. You don't actually have to go through those squares. I made a mistake there. If I played this before, it must have been a different version because I don't remember a lot of this. This part is so tricky, oh my god! This part is extremely tricky. I'm not gonna make it, I think. What the hell is going on in this game? Gravity is super augmented here. Oh no, wait, it's the opposite. Gravity is decreased. This is the one that augments it. There you go. Oh yeah. The part that got tough was in the middle there where we were going through the spinny platforms. And those barriers there, I couldn't get past them. It was extremely tricky. But we got it. We got the entire Crown Clash. Next time I log into Fortnite, I'm gonna get some nice rewards out of that. And here they gave me kudos. That's all they give you here. Progression through the levels is so weird though. Like, sometimes you get games that give you a ton of kudos and... Not kudos, sorry. That give you a ton of experience. And sometimes there's games that barely give you anything, even if you qualified all the way to the last round. Like, you barely advanced a smidge. They still need to fix level progression, I think. It still feels as low as it was before. And before they used to have 50 levels on the pass. Now it's 100, so to have such a slow progression is a problem. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing Fall Guys that much as I am loving it right now. But anyway. Oh yeah, so last week on Monday, I spent longer than I should have. Oh, here we are again, this blasted thing. I can't escape this sci-fi hell. Oh my god. Ah. All right. It's gonna be practice for me to get better, hopefully. The thing is, when you have such a situation when it's like a huge traffic of Fall Guys, it doesn't feel like something you can improve on. It's just a thing that there's no improvement to it. There's no skill. It's just the way the situation is. Maybe there's some luck at best. But yeah, what can I possibly do at that point? Like, there's so many of them that I can't jump. What can I do to even improve my skills there? There's no skills to improve. It's just a matter of getting out of that situation. That's the problem. So it's not even a, you know, oh, it's an opportunity to practice. No. But alright, this is the squad mode now. So hopefully that helps out if I don't make it. That's why I mean that this is a more relaxing Fall Guys game. Ah, you see? I think they kinda bumped into me when I did that jump and I couldn't fully do it. Oh my god in heaven. Have mercy. This part looks deceptively easy. Deceptively. Careful with the pinball. The pinball bumper, right? That's what you can call that. Oh yeah, those blasted barriers there. They cost me the last game I was in. That round we were in. But as long as we're careful. That's weird that we can't make that jump. Really weird. Like the way your guy is falling, it looks like you can make the jump, but yeah. Whatever, whatever. Okay, this time there are not as many people jumping on these. How do you even jump on them? Oh my god! Oh, well, I made it this time. Let's see. Well, thank goodness. Okay, that was a nice enough win. I'll take it. We are on the 10th place though. We're kind of okay. 7th place. Okay, now we're doing better. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. Oh, hey! Well done, Mecha Godzilla. I saw what they did there. That was very clever from my teammate. Oh, but this poor teammate doesn't know what they're doing. Oh no. Keep it going, my friend. Keep it going. Gambatte kudasai. Yeah, they kinda, I get the feeling they're a new player. Not just because of the way they're playing, but because of their skin. So they might drag down the squad a little bit, whatever. As long as they're having fun, it's all good. Yeah, like, a lot of players nowadays are using that, like, those, what do you call them? Those bracelets? Spiky bracelets? Yeah, we can call them that. Spiky bracelets. And I think it's something that got implemented recently because I don't recall seeing that many before. All the new players are probably using them because it's one of the first customization options they can have, most likely. I'll probably be using that if I were in their position too. So yeah. I mean, I'll probably use it at some point. I remember seeing this meme somebody posted on Twitter, like, of their IRL arm with a spiky bracelet like that and saying, why, yes, I play Fall Guys. And it was so good. Yeah, I understood that reference so well. And it is accurate. So accurate. So where was I? Last week I took a long time doing that subathon graphic because I suck at graphic design, you know? And I'm trying my best with it, trying to just copy and paste. Well, not copy and paste, but sort of inspire it, base it on the way I see other people do their graphics. And I mean all sorts of things, like not just other VTubers doing their schedules, doing their announcements. Also stuff like, for example, All Elite Wrestling, the way they announce things. I took a look at, well, not for this, but for other things, but recently I took a look at their announcements for matches that they have on Rampage. like where they place the time and the date on the graphic and the way they put it. Because I did some changes recently on the daily announcement graphics, if you noticed, of how I put the date and the time. I made it much more simple. And I took a little look at... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we get an exclamation mark? Uh-oh. It's UHOH without any spaces, by the way. Uh-oh. Teletubbies. I love the Teletubbies. So we're a squad of 3 now. I think maybe that player left or got disconnected or something happened, maybe. If they're new to the game, they may have even left, not realizing how squad modes work. But okay, we're at a disadvantage. We'll do our best. We're the underdog now. As well as with any other squads that are in a similar situation. We're the underdogs. How many have we qualified for? 2, right? Look at that guy next to me to my left. That is such a sick skin. I want to get that. That looks so good. But I probably can't, you know? I'm thinking that was from the sci-fi season, so it's probably too late to get it now. From the season that introduced the sci-fi levels. Hey, how's it going, Amiku? You can finally make a stream? You made it before. Great to see you. Glad you could make it nonetheless. How was the rest of Final Fantasy XI yesterday? I couldn't get to see the rest of it, I think. But it was so much fun watching you play yesterday because it was parts that, if I ever get to them, it's gonna be a long time for now. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, though. Trying not to get tilted at Fall Guys. But it gets messy here. And we had a rough start today. But I'm still having fun, even in the roughness there, because it's always fun to play this. You went really far, yeah. Like, seeing cut scenes in the game like that? Of a boss getting destroyed in that way, like... That was something I wanted to see from that game. And, well, I knew it would be a long time before I got to a climactic point of the story like that. So it was great to see it. And then also some enemies there that were like completely different too. Because for the most part, Final Fantasy XI recycles the exact same models. They don't even recolor them or anything, unlike other games. So to see new models for enemies, at least to me, new models. Oh no. Yeah, this is a good time for the new sound effect. We're not gonna make it, but... Yeah, I was at the point where 2 storylines were mixing together and I had to do 2 at the same time. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's rotten. That is extremely rotten. I think my game is glitching out awfully. It's not even acknowledging my controller now. Hold on. Ah, that really sucks. They really need to fix that because they don't give you rewards when you do that. And whoever designed it that way deserves to be strangled. Okay, here we are. It's never good when a game does that to you, like, come on. Not everybody is privileged with good internet, like, come on. But yeah, 2 storylines were mixing together and I had to do 2 at the same time. I know, right? They're all so cute. They're all so cute. Oh no, you have to see the others in the game. This is the outfit we have right now, but well, there are so many variations. Just a regular pink jelly bean. Just a default pink outfit with nothing else going on to it, not even any patterns. Just looks so cute, and it's so nice to see. But yeah, 2 storylines at the same time. How does that work, though? So, storylines mixing together, and my VT face is broken again! What the hell is going on with Fall Guys? Hold on. No, I gotta go back. Give me a second. My mouth tracking just stops there for some reason. Let me restart this. What is even going on? Fall Guys just breaks things. I don't know why. Something is really weird about the game. If it's gonna be like that, maybe I'm not gonna stream it as much. Which is fine because new things are also gonna come up because I think we're gonna have Rocket League coming in thanks to the collab. Fall Guys is mean, yeah. It disguises itself as a cute little thing, but it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, coming back now. I should be appearing any moment now. And not be an invisible superstar. Where am I? Where am I? Hello? I should be appearing on the screen. Now, what the hell is going on today? Wow, last week we had some scuff with Fall Guys, but it was a very different kind of scuff. What on earth is going on here? What the hell is going on? Hello, 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 hello. Am I on the screen? I'm the invisible superstar, Tajigen Gaiden. Nice to meet you. What the hell is going on? Let me switch to another screen then. What is even happening right now? Eh? Why did VC Face stop? What? Oh, something is going on. Something is really weird with OBS right now. Okay. What the fuck is going? I'm so sorry for the scuff, everyone. BC Face tends to be the problem. It's really weird though. What the hell happened there? No, I think it's the game. I think it's something to do with the game. It's really weird. Ah, yeah. Yeah, big head, big head. That's the screen that I used to stare into your soul and show you the beauty and the madness of the cosmos. Well, hopefully this doesn't happen again, but I get the feeling it will. It's something to do with Fall Guys. I mean, Busy Face, it gives the impression that it's a sort of rough program, but it's not as bad as like... Well, that's not the right way to phrase it. Like, it gives the impression that it's a very crash-prone program, but I haven't had many troubles with it a lot of the time. It's really bizarre. This is really bizarre. I don't know why. Okay, now I'm gonna need to take a look at it like it happened when it crashed last time. So this is different from what happened last time. It's not crashing, it's just losing the mouth movement. And well, OBS kind of lost it for a moment, and that was on OBS's side. That was not VC Face. Because I had to like manually reset the window, whatever. It was really weird, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the shenanigans. Fall Guys is really weird. I still need to sort out a lot of glitches in the game, a lot of glitches. The biggest one right now that is causing trouble for people is in squad mode, in which even though the entire squad is eliminated, even in the elimination screen, the game still thinks that the squad is in and thus doesn't want you to leave, because if you leave while your squad is still in it, they don't give you rewards, and that's good. So you don't just, you know, leave your squad with one less member and thus screw them up. But if everybody is eliminated, you should be able to get out. And thus, I did have a situation in which I went out and I realized there's no rewards, and that's when I realized it was a glitch. It was awful. So the trick is to do it on the loading screen on the next round. That's how you do it. Well, if it happens, you'll see what I mean. This is gonna be a quick game, so just one goal is gonna stop the game. Let's see what happens. I was in the middle of talking about other things too that I need to get back on. Oh, we are so gonna lose. I've never been able to win at this game, I think. It's an extremely difficult game for me, and apparently I always am on the losing squad. Not just because it's difficult for me, but just luck. It's always like that, somehow. I don't think I've ever won that one. But yeah, that's a quick version of it. Oh, you see, it happened right now. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I literally just mentioned it and I made the mistake. That was kind of weird, actually. Oh, I think it was gonna be another round of that. Ah, okay. Oh, I think I messed up. It was gonna be another round. Okay, tell you what, I don't think I'm in the mood for these two. Okay, so it was gonna be another round. Ah, okay, I got it now. Okay. So I did just screw up my squad by leaving there. I didn't realize that. Oops. I think there's gonna be another Teletubby. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Didn't realize that. I mean, I recall the last game I played, I did get rewards. Kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but okay. But yeah. Fall Guys is a sheep. No, sorry, a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's so cute and so nice. So wholesome, maybe. But no. It is the Wild West. It is a carnage. It is a bloodbath. People are gonna die. People are gonna drop like flies. There's gonna be death, mayhem, destruction, chaos, madness everywhere. That's how it is. Mario Kart is similar. Mario Kart is similar, I will say that. It's a game that looks like nice, cutesy fun, but no. You are the 10th place? Well, sorry, you can still get hit by the blue shell and off you go. Evil. That was an evil design. That's evil. Whoever designed that is evil in Mario Kart, but I digress. Let's see, we're gonna go for this one in the center. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh, never mind, it wasn't close. It was fine, I thought that pendulum would get me. Gotta be careful with those donut pillars. We've seen how lethal they can be today. Just gonna wait it out here. Or actually, I'm not gonna wait it out. Oh, and just as I leave, it goes down. You love to see it. But that is how it is. It's the rise and fall, the price for it all, that denies it all. Life is like a ball, you can't recall or carry it all, so better use your brain. It's the title of the stream, and it's a song from Halloween. It's the chorus of a song by Halloween called Rise and Fall. It talks about how life can have its ups and downs, how those who even think they have it all figured out have a situation that they can't control that just screws their life. And it also can be the other way around, but it's mostly like somebody not realizing that they made a mistake, or somebody who still has it all together, but there's some other aspect of their life that they don't control that is out of control. For example, let me see if I remember the lyrics. I don't remember all the lyrics to it, but let me see. Ha 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 ha. It literally starts with a laugh. Once that singer song about bullshit, everyone could see him fall, but make sure it's been his last hit. He's never been seen at all. Some dictator felt progressive and lay down in the sun, but his people were aggressive. They killed him with a gun. I don't remember how this part went. It's something like, sometimes you're wrong by some things you have done. You see fate is too strong, nothing's brought. No use for a fight if you're not acting right. You'll be cut down to size like a lie. It's the rise and fall, the price for it all, that denies it all. Life is like a ball, you can't recall or carry it all, so better use your brain. That song fits this game so well. I think I've used it as a title of a stream for Fall Guys before, but whatever, I can use it again, I think. Life is like a ball, you can't recall or carry it all. You'd nearly go insane. 12 people have qualified. That's half of the players right now. I am not doing well. Still need several. 5 left, but this could go either way, my friends. Oh my goodness in heaven, have mercy. A spaceman flies the rocket that takes him to the stars. Thinks his wife is in its pocket, but she's crawling around in bars. The king of Los Angeles bought himself a teddy bear, and the queen became shameless. She did it with a chair. The level progression is so slow. Oh God in heaven. Why is the progression so slow with the levels? It seems extremely slow. They really need to like pump it up just slightly, just by 0.5% maybe, something like that. Well, not percent, 0.5, x 0.5. That's what I meant to say. Hopefully I'm making sense here. I don't know the mathematics. I don't know the mathematics. It is a very tough science for me. Oh yeah, what was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, so yesterday with the vocal cover work, the whole situation with the visualizer, the music visualizer that I wanted to pull off, well, it got very complex. It didn't surprise me that it got so complex though, but it was much like last week. Last week I took such a long time doing the subathon announcement because I suck at graphic design and I'm a perfectionist, which is a very bad combination. So I did my best with it. Then the end result, I'm not so sure about it. It's a bit too elaborate for me. Not quite the way I intended it to be, but well, it's the announcement. Could be better, could be worse. People can still read it though, it's still good enough. But for a future subathon, I think I want to make the announcement different. Maybe I'll make several tweets like I saw somebody do. They have the subathon announced in several tweets, and that's the thing. I wanted to... Uh-oh. We are tilting too much. Literally tilting. I'm not talking about getting mad. I'm talking about the platform tilting. Uh-oh. Let's be careful here. We want to get on this one, I think. A little bit risky, but it paid off, I think. It paid off. It paid off. Here, anything can happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do I do now? What do I do now? We gotta go down here. But yeah, I think I will be... Oh yeah, what I wanted to do for the graphic, for the subathon, is to put everything in one graphic. A lot of people do that and they're able to pull it off, but they're better at graphic design than I am. Or they hire someone who's good at it. But in this case, I did it all myself. Try my best. So in that sense, I have no regrets. Let's go down this way. There's nobody here. I have this platform all to myself. And that worked out nicely. When players do this thing, report them. They gotta be reported when they just linger around. Well, actually, they were just walking. That's not so bad. But when you have a player that just stays there, they gotta be reported. For bad sportsmanship, because that kind of screws the other players when they do that. Definitely, if they do it in a squad, it definitely has to be reported. It's not so bad in solo mode, but in this case, they are screwing the other players because they kinda give them false hope. To put a long story short. Because they can just turn around and immediately go to the goal. So what they're doing when they're doing that, most of them at least, is that they're waiting for players to get close when like there's only 2 more players that can qualify, for example, and they just turn around and qualify and screw and you know, the player feels like they're very close to making it to the end, but they actually were never close because the person was gonna qualify right there. So they need to be reported for that reason, whenever possible. But what was I saying? What was I saying about the graphics? Well, yeah, I did the subathon graphic and it took me a good chunk of Monday of last week. So yesterday was a similar thing when I was trying to figure out ways to have the visualizer on screen. The program I use is DaVinci Resolve to edit videos. And, oh, something is different about this mode. Oh no, wait, no, never mind, no. I saw some water at the end there, and I don't think I had ever seen that water. But I think it's just a part that I've never seen before because you never land there, really. So this is a matter of RNG, by the way. RNGesus is back with a vengeance in here. RNGesus, Lady Luck, and Father Fortune. You want to pray to those entities when you play Fall Guys. And it gets narrower and narrower. And part of the challenge is also the huge jelly bean traffic. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. The Teletubbies, right? Ooh, there we go. We got lucky there. Yeah, it is different. It is different here at the end. There's water. And there's these blasted balloon-like, whatever you call them. It is different. To make it more lethal, to make it harder. I got lucky there because I was one of the first to go through, which meant I didn't have to deal with the huge Fall Guy traffic. Right, it's different because it's not the first round. Usually when I go for DoorDash, I think that's what it was called, right? DoorDash. It's the first round. And in this case, I think it's the second or third round in here. I haven't kept track of them. So when it's a later round, they add new elements to make it more of a challenge because, you know, it's higher on the round list and all that. Okay. Okay. Short circuit, though. This could go either way. You saw how it went last time. It was awful for me. But man, look at those like sci-fi-like skins. Too bad I missed that season of Fall Guys. They probably came in that season, so I missed out on getting those. But if they do a Fortnite model, they could bring them back and you purchase them with Showbox. And I hope they do that. I hope they do that. Like, okay, this time you have to actually spend money because, yeah. Like, temporary cosmetics that you can never get again, I'm never a big fan of. I never liked that. But I can understand the appeal to it. The encouragement for players to play... Oh, thought this was a dead end. To play only during this time. Wow, I've never seen that part like that before. Haven't played this map enough, I think. This round, I should say. Okay, that went a lot better than in the last game. Let's keep going here, let's keep going here. Gravity is reduced, but now gravity is going to be augmented. Yeah, the arrows tell you. The arrows tell you how gravity is. Oh, and it changes immediately. Okay. I think I'm figuring out this round. That was close. Very tricky here. But this is the first lap. That first lap went really well. Let's hope the second lap goes just as well. We're going down a different path this time. Yeah, sometimes climbing on top of those might be a good idea. Not in this case, though. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. That went well. That went well. Those jumps are tricky. Gravity augmented. Gravity reduced. I think somebody has to push the button that was there in the middle. Not sure if you saw that. Here's where it gets messy. Okay, I got it. I got it. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill there. Not sure if you noticed. And I'm literally the second place. That's a complete 180 for how I did. Sorry. That's a complete 180 from how I did last time. But yeah, talking about the visualizer again that I'm gonna put in the vocal cover. I hope you really like it. I'm very proud of the way it turned out. And what I was trying to do, so a little bit of that process, by the way. What I was trying to do yesterday mostly was trying to use the, what's it called? The fusion reactor, which is an add-on that uses like fusion elements, the fusion window, whatever you call it, in DaVinci Resolve. And well, that has its own share of issues. Because the problem is that it's too much on my PC when I use that. And exporting the video just takes an eternity. And it takes pretty much all the CPU, all the RAM, maybe all the GPU. I don't remember what it was. Ooh, okay, this one is also an RNG situation. Demo, gambarimasu. Hi. And so, with the fusion reactor, yeah, it took a little while, but I got it figured out. Unfortunately, I still had the issue that it's just not viable. I need to get like a super high-end PC for that one, I think. I tried all sorts of things to give it priority on the task manager, for example. Oh, there's a twist to this one too. Those big axes. Those big axes there. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that golden hoop. It's not worth it. It's difficult because I haven't gotten a single hoop so far. I've been very lucky the last few times I played this. I think one of those times we streamed that last week. Because as I said, I've been playing this game a lot off stream as well. And yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before I do that with Final Fantasy XIV. And yes, yesterday I felt like playing Final Fantasy XIV. I had a nice couple hours or so of free time to play some video games. Well, that I made for free time that I made for video games, so to speak. But Final Fantasy XIV was not available because they had maintenance, and that reminds me I probably should update the game before Thursday. And I kind of concentrated on the game. I went for Fortnite Save the World instead. And also regular Fortnite, but mostly Save the World. It is very much a different game. And you can tell how they intended that to be the original Fortnite. In so many ways. Survival games are usually not my thing, but I got behind that one because, well, I do enjoy the Fortnite gameplay in general. Building is challenging, which is something that is there. Very nice, very nice. That was kind of close, actually. I think it's not going to be long before the rest of the players qualify. What you don't want to do is just take too long to try to get to a golden hoop like a lot of players are doing there. It's just a mistake. It's just a mistake. You're just going to waste your time while you try to figure out, like, trying to put the ramp up there without benefiting the other players instead. Because what happens when you're pulling a ramp to be able to get to one of those hoops is that you may have a player just take advantage of that while you're doing it. And they will use that ramp instead of you using it, which is what you intended. That's the trick. And it gets tricky there. So if you see shenanigans happening around a golden hoop like that, just don't bother. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. They were at that golden hoop for like a solid minute, I think. And of course, I learned that the hard way. They learned it the hard way too, I imagine. Oh no, I suck at this one! Okay, I'm gonna try not to make the same mistakes I do before. The mistakes I do is that I don't realize that I'm too far to the side that I can't, like... I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, so what I did with the visualizer was just use Wallpaper Engine for the audio visualizer of the song, but it worked out nicely. It's kind of a tricky way to do it, but as long as it works, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, this is where I have to be really careful. This one is extremely difficult. I'm gonna try to do better at it than I've done so far, though. The way I've failed in this game is not going through the hexagons. It's just going through the side, because before you know it, you have already, like, fallen to the side. That's where it gets really tricky. You gotta be really careful here. The platform moves a lot faster than in the regular version of this. The one that doesn't have the hexes, I mean. I feel like I'm falling down a lot already. Oh no, that was so tough, that was so tough. There's 2 players left. Okay, I did a lot better than I usually do there. Just gotta figure out a way to not fall down to the side. That's what always gets me. Because even if I stop jumping, it feels like you walk too slow, like you run too slow. Ooh, pumpkin spice, very nice. Looking forward to pumpkin spice this fall. I've never had pumpkin spice, actually. I don't bother to go to Starbucks or anything like that. It's not something I usually do. Okay, now it's an ad break. Exactly good timing because I need to go AFK for a few minutes right now, as I usually do during this time on weekdays. So with that, with the ad starting soon, I'll leave you on the ad break, and I will be right back as usual, maniacs. Stay connected to the Tajigen Temple. Plateau. Keep going until you see the knights. The training grounds aren't far from there. That is all. You'll take the mission then? Did you see that in the background? Did you see that, like, that gigantic tree thing walking in the background? I think that was a player pet or something. Did you see that thing? Hey, will I be able to win this fight just by fighting range like this? I think the enemy just has no way to get to me. That was so funny. Oh, and we leveled up. That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that level up. Oh, wait. I'm gonna put a stream marker here. Let this be a clip. And we only aggroed one bear. That's funny. I thought both of them were going to come after me. All right. Let's go for this next one. Bear versus bear. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a moment as I load my attack. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Oh, man. Instead of buffing everyone up individually, everyone gets buffed immediately. And there you go, the killing blow. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm actually just going to wait for the cooldown so I can do that at once. Just killing all the scavengers like that. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? You know I love my AoE skills like that. In this game. Like... It's so beautiful to see. No, there you are, Bacon. There you are, brother. You came at a good time. As we're coming back from a 90-second ad break. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. I just love that ability so much. Let's use it again. Let's use it again. So much fun. Oh, you're saying static? Ooh, I don't know about that. I actually don't know about that. But alright, since the majority of the people in the chat here are saying static. Oh no, no, Pietro. Well, he did give me a gift, that's true. That makes it worse, damn it. My goodness, what have you done? What have you maniacs done? It was a trap. What have you done, you maniacs? Why did I listen to you? Why should I listen to the chat? Common streamer mistake. Yeah. I shouldn't have listened to you. Okay, I'm gonna face this enemy. I'll do it. I was hoping to avoid that. But okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did that spawn more enemies? No? Okay. Oh, yes it did! Yes it did! Let's get the hell out of here then. Let's get the hell out of here, let's get the hell out of here. I mean, you don't want to be near the explosion anyway. We just spawned like a whole legion of those insects, of those bugs. Dimensional, Tajigen, Kaiden. Welcome to the channel. You want to see more passion like that? Hit that follow button and hit that little heart and become a superstar, maniac. Or you can also take it a step further and subscribe. There's my sales pitch. No, seriously. I gotta showcase my superstardom like that. I can already do a video with what I'm doing right now, but I think they may be better if I get more of a following. Otherwise, people are not gonna care for this random to just stare at your face like that, stare into your soul in this way, like so. Yeah. Like, why would a random person just see the beauty and madness of the cosmos like this? Why would they? Now, but you know, the hustle. Do your hustle and slay, and then you can lay, as in lay down. You can rest. He's laying those ladies. Ah, yes I am. Yes I am. Hold on. Yes, he is laying those ladies. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Yes. Here, so let's see if I can only aggro one of them. Oh no, I couldn't. Okay, here we go. Let's focus. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is Jorgen dead? Oh, jeez. Okay. This is bad news. This is really bad news. Jorgen, save me! Save me! Jorgen, you're supposed to be a healer. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. We killed one, but we're not gonna make it. Jorgen! Kill me! What are you doing, man? My gosh! This is gonna be so close one way or the other. Wow! That was so close! That was a hell of a fight!
Could I speak with you a moment?
Many believe that the strength of the Barghest lay in their howl. While it is true their howls are dangerous, the power of their eyes is equally dangerous. With but a gaze, they have been known to strike a deep fear into their victims that can kill them. I would ask you to seek out Barghest and collect their eyes. I will pay you handsomely for this bounty. And what do you want to do with their eyes, may I ask? You're just saying all of this bad stuff about their eyes, and you're not even saying what you want them for. What are you doing, lady? Edith Sweet Rose, what the hell are you doing with their eyes? You sound like a witch. A witch in Middle Earth. What the heck are you gonna do? That is so suspicious. Susie Baka. What the heck? What is that about? What the heck is this about? Yes, Susie Baka right here, this witch. Your life's a joke, you're broke, your low life's DOA. I actually thought they were saying something way. Something way, so I got it wrong. Your life's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. Okay. Funny. Thank you for waiting, everyone. So, right now I'm heating the water for my tea, as I usually do here. So I may have to excuse myself again for one moment. Might be good to just chat right now. Arurin, you came just in time. Arrives in chat, Kaiden is AFK. Well, time to see if I can help. Time to see if I can drive home from he gets back. There you go. Just in time. You got here just in time. Great timing right there. But yeah, I may need to go AFK later. Some of the things I gotta take care of around the house kinda got complicated today. So can't really go into details there, but yeah, may have to go AFK again for a few moments. On the next ad break, probably. I'll probably do it then. Depends on how things are. How's Fall Guys going? Well, we haven't won so far, but I'm having fun as always. Oh yeah, and let's take this opportunity to change the outfit then. We've had this one long enough. One that we haven't worn before. I like this crocodile one. I kind of want to wear one that allows me to have a pattern though, so I can see the pattern I'm using. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Master Chief. Oh, look at this one. Look at this wind-up robot. That looks amazing, and it actually fits in really well with what I'm wearing beneath. Do I have the rest of the wind-up robot set? Because I think I don't. Oh, and Star Guy. I gotta get Star Guy. There are so many that I've yet to wear here. Yeah, like Chisel Bust kind of fits it. This fits it too, though, in its own way. But I think I want to use the Master Chief one. There it is. Punk Band, there they are. So many people wear those. Do I live on my own, by the way? I live with some relatives. But, well, I kind of do, I kind of don't. So let's see. Well, there are still some things that I have to take care of that nobody else can at this time during the weekdays. So I do that. I try to time the streams as best I can. Yeah, some of those things can usually be done at different times, but these things, yeah, they happen at specifically this time. This looks really good though, but we gotta go for Master Chief. And that's the thing, I don't have anything that fits Master Chief underneath. So I would go for this outfit like this, and I think that would fit. That fits Master Chief really well, I would say. What else? I am so looking forward to the rest of the week though. The streams of the rest of the week as well. Yeah, just nothing underneath. Nothing is gonna fit, I think. What about Star Guy? Almost fits, but not quite. Well, maybe because of the pattern I'm wearing, but I'm gonna keep it. And then what to use for it? So the helmet is actually purple. That's a nice coincidence, actually. So something purple like that would really do the trick. Something kind of like this. It's too uniform, maybe. This doesn't work. I mean, this kind of works, I think. This works really nicely, yeah. It's almost like the orange of the visor. So I think it works in that way. By the way, we have new sound effects, everyone, if you ever want to use them. Exclamation mark, uh-oh. No spaces, no dashes. Just UHOH and exclamation mark, interesting. Okay, I think we'll keep it like that, and I think that works out. I think that works out really well. I'm not wearing my headphones right now, by the way. If you do the sound effect, I won't hear it, but you will hear it. Because I need to hear the kettle to know when the water is gonna be ready. I'm preparing the Salem Black right now. Good old Salem Black. Yeah, I can't jump into a show because I'm gonna need to take a moment to see that. Do I have any pets? Yes, and the stuff I have to take care of involves them, actually. But yeah. Sometimes it kind of varies, like today. This is a silver medal and slow show qualifying from any. So another silver medal will give me 120 kudos right here, and I assume it also gives you experience. Or no, wait, no. That star symbol I think means experience right there. That pink star. What about you, Arurin? Do you have any pets? What would be the pet of an elf? I'm curious. Like a lore master elf, you know? You have all sorts of pets, so I guess anything can be a pet for an elf. A cat? A cat fits an elf really well, I think. I don't know why. If we go for Lotro terms, for Middle Earth, dogs fit humans. Well, they fit hobbits too, I guess, because of Farmer Maggot. But cats fit elves. Dwarves just don't have any pets. They're not pet people. Maybe horses or ponies, but yeah. And birds maybe for elves instead. Birds actually fit better. Yeah, an eagle pet. That fits a lot better. Okay, I think the water is almost ready. Give me a second. BRB. Very well, we are ready to fall again. How is the mouse tracking? The mouse tracking is good, okay. These shenanigans today. But yeah, if you were here earlier, just finishing that train of thought I was talking about regarding the next vocal cover. I think I'm going to continue doing it with Wallpaper Engine for now. The Fusion Reactor thing is kind of nice. It kind of works out in its own way, but Wallpaper Engine is really good. It's just kind of cumbersome because how I had to record the screen using it for the song, but it really worked out for this case, and I think I'll continue to use it for the future covers. Depending on how I go about them, I guess. It varies. It gives you a lot of limitations to use the Wallpaper Engine visualizer from one of the screens that you can download in it as the visualizer for your music video, for your lyrical video, but it works out nicely. So if everything goes well, I'll be able to finish that cover today or tomorrow. There's just a few kinks that need to be sorted out, and I will have it. And as soon as I can, I'll work on the next one. But I still need to figure out, still brainstorming other kinds of videos because I don't want it to be just vocal covers. Oh yeah, and in 5 minutes I have to take out the infuser. Will I still be playing in 5 minutes? Maybe I will. How long is an entire, like, show of Fall Guys, like, if you make it to the final round, what would be like an approximate amount of time? Does it reach 20 minutes? The loading screens take quite a while sometimes. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does reach that amount. Fortnite, for example, you could give it an approximate if you make it to the very end, the very last storm circles. An approximate of about... Oh geez, we did not do well here. approximate of about 20 minutes or so. So for example, if you see that you only have 20 minutes left before you can no longer play the game, you're better off not doing anything. Oh, you lost the internet? Yes, I have pets. Yes. I did answer that question. Oh, you scared me for a moment. I thought it was me. No, I think you meant yourself, sorry. Yeah. I do have pets. Yeah. And I did ask you back, Aruran, what would be the pets of an elf? What do you have any pets? I was trying to think what would fit an elf in Middle Earth as a pet, and I figured it would be a bird or an eagle. Maybe a cat, but I think birds, eagles, that sort of thing fits better. And not a giant eagle though, just a regular one. Not talking about Guahir here. Guahir. Not talking about Guahir here. Guahir here. Try saying that 3 times fast. Skyline stumble. This one again. Why do I keep getting this one? I hate this one. Demo gambarimasu. How do you say I hate this? Kirai? Kirai? Kirei? Kirei is pretty, beautiful. Kirai is I hate, I think. Hate the verb, not hate the noun. Kirei desu kedo gambarimasu. Hopefully I said that right. Oh yes, I have started taking steps to get back into my Japanese learning, and I have to thank Duolingo for that. I mean, I have my PC right in front of me nearly all the time, and yet it takes the phone reminders to get me to practice it, because, you know, oh shoot. Uh-oh. That was very unfortunate. Those blasted fans just add 2 layers at least of difficulty. So I have been practicing daily with Duolingo. Well, it's been 2 or 3 days of being able to do it daily. Wow, that was very close. That was very close. I thought I was a goner there. Let's see how this goes. This could go either way, but we made it. The problem in those bridges happens when you have too many people. The jelly bean traffic, as I call it. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! That was close. Okay, let's play some pinball with Master Chief Fall Guy. With Jelly Bean Master Chief. It's great when you're able to get that though, because it can be so difficult to be able to get onto the pinball when there's a lot of people. But this time, because of the fans earlier in the map, I think it screwed a lot of people, not just me. And it slowed down the progress of a lot of players here. Because usually it gets really crowded in here. Like, mostly everybody's able to just get through, no problem. And so it gets really crowded very fast in that final part of the game. We are very close to not making it. Hopefully Santa Claus here can make it. Santa guy. Jelly Bean Claus. We're in 5th place. 6th place. This could go either way. Did we qualify? I think we did, but... Okay. Because one of us didn't make it to the end line. But yeah. Since elves are lovers of nature, I assume any pet would work. Yeah, right? Yeah. In IRL, my dream pet would be a husky. In my imagination, I want a dinosaur. Okay. An elf with a dinosaur. Why do I get the feeling that you can do that in Final Fantasy XIV? You can easily just see an elf, or well, I forget what word is the name for the elven race there, but... And you have a pet that pretty much is a dinosaur. Is that true, Arurin? Did I get that right? I'm pretty sure I did. Come on. After everything I've seen already, just playing for 2 days, for... How many hours have I played? 8? 10 hours so far? Yeah. Oh, there's a switch? Oh, shoot. Oh, this version is really difficult. Okay. I might get eliminated. I'm relying on my squad to carry me here because I don't think I'm gonna do well on this bad boy, but... Gambarimasu. Mutsukashi kedo gambarimasu. And I'm sure I said that one correctly. It's difficult, but I will try my best. That's what I said. But yeah, I'm still like in the very early stages of learning Japanese. Still trying to master hiragana. I've been learning hiragana for 2 years, but that's because I stopped learning it for an amount of time. And the thing about learning those alphabets, hiragana, katakana, is that I want to master them. So I haven't even tried that much of katakana because I want to master hiragana first. Maybe that's not the best approach, but that's the approach I've taken. What I mean by mastering them is not only it's being able to read them fast, because I still have to take my time to read the text, and I also mean handwriting them. I want to be able to handwrite them. I want to get the strokes right. There's a certain order to the strokes. Don't hit that button! No! You evil, evil guy! I'm gonna... Oh, or wait. Does it deactivate? Everyone else got eliminated! I'm the only one that made it! In my squad! But how's that button work? Oh, when you hit it... Okay. I thought it would activate it and it would always have fruit running, but it just... Not fruit, sorry. It's more like a cannonball. We might not make it because I was the only one that scored. Wow, everybody else got eliminated already. This is where it gets really tricky, though. No, I don't think we're gonna make it. We're gonna keep dropping down as the other squads keep increasing their score. And we're in 4th place. Not a comfortable 4th place. That 5th place. Did we make it? I carried the game. It was the entire opposite of what I said. I carried the game. They didn't carry me. Well, you are welcome, my superstar squad. I already have done it in Torumi. Why am I not surprised, Arurin? I should have figured. You were already steps ahead of me. Man, I am just craving Final Fantasy XIV so badly. I'm craving to get back in there. I'm just having images of the Thaumaturge's Guild, of Ul'dah, of the outskirts, the Silver Bazaar just flashing through my mind. The handsome stranger, I forgot his name already. I'm just gonna call him the handsome stranger. Tancred, was it Tancred? Of the marketplace in Ul'dah. Okay, this one is really fun though. I always have fun with this one, even though it can be such a thrill ride, in lack of a better word. Oh wait, the rest of my squad, they left me! Those bastards, they left the game! Oh, I am alone in squad mode right now. Talk about being the underdog. Well, I will try my best. It's kind of a matter of luck in this one, but it's still fun. Those blast balls are always so funny. They're cute and they're funny. Fall Guys is good at that. The little squeaky sounds they make, I love them. Oh my gosh, that was close. It's Tancred, I got it. Hey, I'm actually remembering names. Maybe that's a sign I really love the game. Like, I can love a game and I still won't remember the name. So imagine what it means for Final Fantasy XIV if I remembered names of things. Because for a moment there, I almost didn't remember the name of the city, Ul'dah. Whoa, gotta be careful here. I've had a lot of close calls, but yeah, that was not a close call. Nothing I could do there. Out for now, but your squad are still in it. What squad? But they're not gonna let me leave without losing my reward, so we gotta wait until the end of the game here. But yeah, this is a glitch they need to sort out. Regardless, despite these huge pitfalls that they have, the pros beat the cons in Fall Guys. I feel like I gotta actually go and leave a review on Steam for this bad boy. Even though I'm not playing it on Steam, but I did play it on Steam extensively. One of the big glitches that I wanted them to fix was the distribution of teams in some of the team rounds. Because sometimes you would have an even number of players, but they still would not split the teams evenly. Or, well, you know, a number that allows them to split the teams to give the same amount of players for every single team. And they still don't get it split equally. I don't remember what it was. It was, I think, what is 6 times 3? I don't remember if it was like this exactly, but I think what happened is that... Oh, it's the Assassin's Creed animation. But now we're gonna skip that. What happens is that you drop down and you don't actually drop into the haystack. You just go past it and keep falling down. I talked about it earlier. And I've seen it because I have one off the stream with it. Good stuff though. Can we get an exclamation mark level up? Finally level 30. It takes so long to level... Excuse me. It takes so long to level up sometimes on the season, but here we are. At least we made it. Okay. So remember how I said I might go AFK again? I need to go AFK right now. It is gonna be a few minutes and I do apologize for that, but some complications IRL. But I will be back. I will be back, everyone. So I will leave you with the clips again. As always, stay connected to the Tajigen Temple, BRB. Plateau. Keep going until you see the knights. The training grounds aren't far from there. That is all. You'll take the mission then? Did you see that in the background? Did you see that, like, that gigantic tree thing walking in the background? I think that was a player pet or something. Did you see that thing? Hey, will I be able to win this fight just by fighting range like this? I think the enemy just has no way to get to me. That was so funny. Oh, and we leveled up. That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that level up. Oh, wait. I'm gonna put a stream marker here. Let this be a clip. And we only aggroed one bear. That's funny. I thought both of them were going to come after me. All right. Let's go for this next one. Bear versus bear. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a moment as I load my attack. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Oh, man. Instead of buffing everyone up individually, everyone gets buffed immediately. And there you go, the killing blow. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm actually just going to wait for the cooldown so I can do that at once. Just killing all the scavengers like that. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Ah, you know I love my AoE skills like that. In this game. Like... Ah, it's so beautiful, Tocino. There you are, Bacon. There you are, brother. You came at a good time. As we're coming back from a 90-second ad break. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. I just love that ability so much. Let's use it again. Let's use it again. Ah, so much fun. Oh, you're saying static? Ooh, I don't know about that. I actually don't know about that. But alright, since the majority of the people in the chat here are saying static. Oh no, no, Pietro. Pietro. Well, he did give me a gift, that's true. That makes it worse, damn it. My goodness, what have you done? What have you maniacs done? It was a trap. What have you done, you maniacs? Why did I listen to you? Why should I listen to the chat? Common streamer mistake. Yeah. I shouldn't have listened to you. Okay, I'm gonna face this enemy. I'll do it. I was hoping to avoid that. But okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did that spawn more enemies? No? Okay. Oh, yes it did! Yes it did! Let's get the hell out of here then. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. I mean, you don't want to be near the explosion anyway. We just spawned like a whole legion of those insects, of those bugs. Dimensional Tajigen Kaiden. Welcome to the channel. You want to see more passion like that? Hit that follow button and hit that little heart and become a superstar maniac. Or you can also take it a step further and subscribe. There's my sales pitch. No, seriously. I gotta showcase my superstardom like that. I can already do a video with what I'm doing right now, but I think they may be better if I get more of a following. Otherwise, people are not gonna care for this random to just stare at your face like that, stare into your soul in this way, like so. Like, why would a random person just see the beauty and madness of the cosmos like this? Why would they? Now, but you know, the hustle. Do your hustle and slay, and then you can lay, as in lay down. You can rest. He's laying those ladies. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Let's get back into the mayhem, the madness, the chaos. This guy's in cute little jelly beans and sprinkles and ice cream donuts, rainbows, and stuff like that. Bob, I'm sorry, I can't read the rest of your name, but Bob, you're a superstar. Thank you for that follow. ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕚? ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕚? Hopefully I said that right. Bob ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕚. Hello there. Great to have you in the ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟 temple. How's your Tuesday going? We are just trying not to get tilted here. We are literally getting tilted though, with the seesaws and platforms like that. Do you play Fall Guys, Bob? What brings you here today on this fine traveling Tuesday? ℂ𝕠𝕟 travelers, right? That's what we're called, so it's a nice traveling Tuesday. Oh, you know him, Rurin. Very nice. Bum 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 bum. But yes, I was saying I'm looking forward. Okay, this one, Night Fever. I'm good at this one. Shenanigans can always happen in it, but for the most part, I'm good. So hopefully I do well enough. The biggest problem is just a big traffic of Fall Guys as usual. But otherwise, I do really well in this one. I think it's because the season that I played the most was the season this was introduced in. So I got a lot of opportunities to play it and really hone my skills in this map. And so here we are. Here we are. It was Season 2, the original Season 2, because the season they have right now is called Season 1. But it's a new Season 1. And I understand why they did that. It's a huge revamp for Fall Guys, the free-to-play model. But it's not just going free-to-play, they changed a lot of things in it too. Like using the Fortnite model for Season Pass and stuff like that. Oh, and this is squad mode, I just realized. Sometimes you don't realize until later that it's the squad version. That was a bit close. Okay, this is the version with a lot of axes at the end. And am I gonna be first place? Yes, I am. I told you I'm good at this map. First place, baby. I told you I'm good at this blasted map. It's the best round. I think it's my best round in the entire game. Because your page suggests him. Nice, nice. Thank you so much, Arurin. And thank you for coming, Bob. Great to have you. Oh, do we play any games in common? Well, I don't know. Well, Arurin did play ℂ𝕠𝕟 before. I played that. But I just literally started playing Final Fantasy XIV last Friday. We also had a stream on Saturday for that. Arurin was there to welcome me, as well as Ducky, Mistweaver, and other people later. Well, yeah, for that first stream, it was them. We got other people later. Other friends, too. And well, that is the main game we play in common, and I think it's the only one at this moment. Arurin plays a lot of Genshin. I don't play that one, so that's not one we have in common. He was playing, what was the name of that Halo game? Spartan Assault yesterday. I don't play that either, but it's worth mentioning. Yeah, those are the games we have in common. Really, just Final Fantasy XIV right now, because I think Arurin has not been active in ℂ𝕠𝕟 recently. Of the games I play myself, we have Fall Guys right here. I've been having a little bit of Fortnite lately, but it's not something that happens very frequently. I expect Fall Guys will be more frequent than that. I play ℂ𝕠𝕟. I've had SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic recently. Elder Scrolls Online might be coming in here and there, but really right now I think my lineup looks like Final Fantasy XIV, ℂ𝕠𝕟, Fall Guys, maybe Fortnite. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel might make a comeback. Rocket League, I'm gonna check out very soon. Not sure if that's gonna be like part of the regular lineup, but it needs to be mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, as Erwin is saying right there. But I'm just getting started in FF14. I do need to confirm that. Oh no, this one. This one. Oh no, wait, this is a different one. Run across the rotating rings to reach the finish line. But look at how it is when you fall down. All the little, like, the little things keeping them together. I don't think I've ever played this one. I've never played this version of this. Like, I've had rotating ring games, but never one in which you actually have to reach a finish line. I've never played this one before. Well, let's see how it goes. Remember this, there's a new sound effect we can use in this game so much. Exclamation mark, uh-oh. Without any spaces, without any dashes. Just UHOH all together. You know, Teletubbies would actually be a really good collab to do for Fall Guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, now is the time to use that sound effect, you see? Uh-oh. Like, Teletubbies not happening in Fortnite, I understand that. But in Fall Guys, they can fit really, really well. Honestly. Oh, wow! Of all the places to land, it was that little gap there. This is tricky. But they're playing my favorite song in the entire game. Well, possibly my favorite song. Because of a later part. Where probably you will get to hear that soon. Just let me concentrate on this. It's the first time I've ever played this round, though. Listen to the music now. This is my favorite part. It's so cute! It's the most adorable thing ever! It's like all the little Fall Guys singing, like a big choir of jelly beans, all cute and it's the best thing ever. Whoever composed this deserves a Grammy for it. A Grammy! This deserves a Grammy, seriously. I'm not being ironic, I'm not being hyperbolic. This deserves a Grammy. It's so good. Yeah, just return to Lotro if you ever feel ready for it. Perfectly understandable, Rurin. I am very happy to see you play FF14. Even more so now that I understand the game better. And of course, all the other games. I need to watch more. I need to watch another of your Genshin in streams, I think. Oh, we got eliminated, but okay. I think one squad mate left or they didn't make it, or I don't know what happened. Not sure. But okay. I did well, though. I did well in that round. If that were solo, I obviously would have qualified. Oh, look at that Cuphead guy right there. Didn't realize there were Cuphead skins in here. That's great. Yeah, funny thing about these games is that all their skins, all their outfits are not used as much by players because everybody wants to use the latest seasonal things. But it's funny how that makes previous outfits more rare like that. There's a Sonic outfit. I remember seeing that one a lot back in the day, when Fall Guys was more new. Sorry, because I started playing on the second season, so it was like the same year it came out. I think it was 2020 or 2019. I don't remember which one, but yeah. Nowadays, you don't see that many Sonics. On Fortnite, for example, you don't see that many Thanos around. You don't see that many Batmans and stuff like that. They used to be a thing. Only until they come back to the store, then when you maybe see them again. Ooh, you're kind of in the same boat with Star Trek Online, trying to find another MMO. I keep hearing people recommend SWTOR and FF14. How are those games? Are they good? I think they are wonderful. They are fantastic. But in this case, Bob, it depends on what you're looking for. What are you looking for in your MMO? Is there something you like in Star Trek that you want to see in other games? I haven't played Star Trek Online, but it depends on those questions. Both Star Wars: The Old Republic and Final Fantasy XIV are praised very much for their stories and their storytelling. Now, I haven't gotten far enough in FF14 to see why they get praised that way, but in SWTOR, I can see why. The way you make decisions and the way you see characters figure into other characters' stories, because there's different stories for all the 8 classes in the game, so you're encouraged to be an alcoholic in that. So, it's so good. It's so good. I am a sucker for that kind of storytelling, intersecting storylines like that. Sign me up any day of the week. any minute of the day, any second of a minute. Really, I love it so much. So, what is it that you're looking for though? Are you looking for PvP, PvE? I have played SWTOR way more than I played FF14, so I would base it mostly around that one, maybe. Yeah, so Roaring can give you the FF14 knowledge, I can give you the SWTOR knowledge. I'm not an expert, but I played it well enough that I have a good idea of things. There's still so many things that I don't understand, like probably in the end game or something. I've never gotten it to an end game in any MMO I played. Oh well, Adventure Quest 3D I guess I have, but it kinda doesn't count because it's still a work in progress. It was a work in progress then, maybe it still is now, I haven't played it in a while. Oh jeez. That was close, that could have gone a lot worse. That worked out well, I think. And we're in squad mode again. Fall Guys is great because you can play with random squads and still do fine. Usually in games that have squads, like Fortnite, Apex, if you are with a random squad, you're gonna be at a disadvantage because you're not gonna have as great communication as people who are in a squad that they organize themselves. There's a world of difference there. But not in Fall Guys because of the nature of the game. Just good relaxing MMO with sci-fi and fantasy element. Sounds like Final Fantasy XIV might be more suited for you. Because, well, depends on what you mean by fantasy element. I always consider Star Wars to be more like science fantasy than science fiction, if that makes any sense. You know, you have wizards, you have magic, if you look at it a certain way. From a certain point of view, I should say. And I think it's meant to be that way, honestly. For the most part. So in a way, SWTOR has its own share of fantasy. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, there's a lot of fantasy in it with the way some planets look. The kinds of enemies you face in there. The way the dark side of the Force can look sometimes, like evil wizards with purple magic. Black magic. I can give you those fantasy feels for sure, yeah. So I would say either of them is a really good choice, Bob. I would say because of your name, Bob Alpha Kenobi. Kind of sounds like saying Kenobi, at least the way I pronounce it, so maybe you should go for Star Wars. Just because of your name. Sometimes that can be the deciding factor. Well, I will say though, I might be leaning more towards Final Fantasy XIV because... hold on, I gotta focus on this. 1 mango, 3 blackberries. I think that's a pear instead of a mango, but it looks more like a mango to me. Okay. Hold on. We'll talk about this after this round because I really gotta concentrate on it. Okay, 3 blackberries. I think they're blackberries. Nice purple fruit. They're definitely not grapes. They could be grapes, actually. Oh, shoot. Okay. No, they're not grapes. 3 blackberries, 4 bananas, 1 pear. 4 no, wait. 4 bananas, 3 blackberries, 1 pear. 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 4 bananas, 1 pear. I'm in the right place. You can see people got eliminated, but the entire squad is still here. Let's go. Let's go, squad. Let's go, Superstar Squad. We're doing well. 2 dragon fruit, 3 dragon fruit, 4 dragon fruit, 2 pears, 2 coconuts. Or are those kiwis? I don't know. They look like coconuts to me. 3 dragon fruit. No, 4 dragon fruit, 2 pears, I think. 4 dragon fruit, 2 pears, 2 coconuts. 4 dragon fruit, 2 pears, 2 coconuts. 4 dragon fruits, 2 pears. 4 dragon fruit. Here. I think that's a dragon fruit, right? Ooh, yeah, you gotta concentrate on the game because you gotta count the fruit. You got to avoid falling into the slime. It takes your attention completely. SWTOR has always been on my list as I'm a long-time Star Wars fan. Using it for things has been starting to be pushed on me, but it's called like fans. Yes, Bob. Yes. I mean, I've only started to scratch the surface of the game, but so there's a lot of these things that I've heard about that I haven't tried yet, even though I've already started playing the game. But yeah, from what I heard, I mean, it deserves that cult following. Have you heard of the award-winning Final Fantasy XIV? I was gonna say Star Wars: The Republic. Yeah, I was gonna lean more towards Final Fantasy XIV because SWTOR is still under Electronic Arts, and you will see the fingers of Electronic Arts creep into some aspects of the game. Mostly PvP, because PvP, from what I've heard, is pay to win, and I'm not somebody that goes into PvP. Rarely, if ever. So you may get better bang for your buck. You may get better reception from like the developers in Final Fantasy XIV than SWTOR. They do paywall the game a lot, actually. Yeah, like you will want to pay for something at least once to be able to unlock a lot of features. And to be fair, there's still a lot you unlock permanently, but there are some things that are not permanent that you may want to get. It depends. Again, it depends on what other things you're looking to do. For example, I think at some point when you reach the climax of the vanilla storyline, there are some things that figure into the storyline that are paywalled. They're not entirely necessary. They're called operations, which are raids in the game. But you can only do them if you're an active subscriber. And if I haven't gotten that far into the game, but from what I understand, they figure into the storyline. They're not absolutely necessary to understand the finality of the vanilla storyline and all that, but I feel like from what I've seen in the storyline charts online that people make, you do miss out on something if you don't play them. And paywalling story to such a degree kind of sucks. I mean, technically Final Fantasy XIV is paywalled. Like, you can play only up until level 60, and Heaven's Sword, I think it is, free to play, but it's an understandable paywall, if you will. So we need only 2 more bubbles. There we go. Were we the first to qualify? Doesn't say that anybody qualified. I think that's another glitch they need to fix. This one is more minor than the others, though. Or no, wait, I think it's only the top 5, so we don't know if we were actually the top 5. So what they need to change is the way they measure this, maybe. Did we qualify? No, yeah, we did qualify. I'm misunderstanding it, I think. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So also analyze it. You said it's about relaxing with sci-fi and fantasy elements. If there's more to it, yeah. How are the graphics and character creator in FF14? The graphics are wonderful. I think they're really good. I'm currently playing with standard graphics because I stream it. But when I'm not streaming it, I'm able to see the high graphics and they look gorgeous, you know? It's a game that really calls for gorgeous graphics because they have these crystals that are part of the storyline and they're very important. You want to make them look really good. Many fancy effects that just look so beautiful. In that sense, I think FF14 is more preferable than SWTOR because they have a lot of effects that are much fancier. But because the setting allows them to do more with it, to be fair. And the character creator, I think you have slightly more customization than SWTOR, but not much from what I recall. And I think I recall well because I've done a lot of characters in SWTOR recently because of the alcoholism rabbit hole we went through in recent times. So yeah, I've experienced the character creator a lot and done all sorts of characters. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV would have slightly more. Oh yeah, the biggest... No, yeah, it is more. Maybe not just slightly more, but I think the biggest one is on the hair colors. Because the way you can put hair highlights on your character. I mean, if you do have hair. Yeah, we kind of took a while creating my character, myself. When we created the character on Friday. Final Fantasy Friday. I've had some close calls in here so far. Wow. We all qualified. We were first place. Let's go. Let's go. Champion squad. Superstar squad. I smell a victory. I smell it. Just like I'm smelling my tea right now. My Salem Black. It's a good smell. Let's go. This is the best show I've had so far. Of all the shows I've played today. Oh man, did I just jinx it? Did I just jinx it? What is about to happen? Okay, jump showdown, final round. Okay. Here we go. Time to go into epic gamer mode. But yeah, the hair colors are what really sets the Final Fantasy XIV character creator apart from SWTOR's character creator. They have highlights? Why does no one else have that? I've always wished there were highlights in LOTRA and Star Trek Online. I know, right? I know. Oh, no, yeah, Bob, it's a rabbit hole just figuring out all sorts of combinations with the highlights. With your hair and your regular hair color, it's so much fun. Oh, it has the fan. Okay, I gotta be really careful with this one. The fans are gonna be the death of me here. That was close. That was close. Somebody already died. Poor Kevin. Kevin02. Rest in peace. Oh, and I rest in peace now. Gaiden Tajikin. Rest in peace. That's a good time for the uh-oh sound effect. The squad is still there, so it's up to them. Up to the two of them. I get the feeling we're at a disadvantage now. I get the feeling there's still like a full squad among those people. There's no way to tell. There's no way to tell who is on a squad with who. You can only see your own. I told you the fan would be the death of me. You have to really stick to the border. You have to stick to the border of the platform that faces the fan. The closest, I think. That's what you gotta do. That was an unfortunate jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. And yeah, I would leave the game right now, but it's not gonna let me leave without losing my reward, so we have to see it through until the end. At least entertaining. Ooh, that was close, actually. That was close. Ezio Auditore winning there by a very narrow gap. That was very close. Oh, no, wait! It wasn't Ezio who won? What the hell? It was the other player. What? That's so weird. I'm pretty sure Ezio didn't get eliminated there. We need to like talk to a referee or something. We need to talk to the umpire or something. Something's wrong there. We gotta call. We gotta contest that decision. Like, what? I'm pretty sure Ezio won that. Did you see that? The assassin fall guy. He didn't fall first. Something was weird about that, but okay. Okay, well. Alright, let's just move on, I guess. That is really weird. That's gotta be really frustrating for the Ezio player and his squad. And their squad, sorry. I mean, I think Black Desert Online probably has highlights, Bob, because they have a super in-depth character creator. I would say it's too in-depth. I played it only once on the stream. I haven't played it in a while, but from what I remember, it was like seriously in-depth. More games should have that. More games should have that. Of course, on the other hand, you have a great variety of races, of species in Star Wars: The Old Republic, because it's Star Wars, right? So you can have a lot of variety. I think because they spread themselves to a lot of species here, they don't concentrate as much on like customizing a human or a human-like species there. So you have some nice customization options with a Twi'lek, with a Cathar, etc., etc. So what you lose in the customization of a human, or the human-like races, you gain it with the variety of species. But I still would put Final Fantasy XIV as having slightly more bang for your buck on the character creation than SWTOR. Well, that was unfortunate. Those donuts hitting me. Gotta be careful there. Not this one. Gotta be careful. The jelly bean traffic is gonna get problematic. And this is solo now. We're not in the squad mode. We need this. I would love to do this in Fortnite. Queuing for multiple shows like that. I don't usually want to go for random squads in Fortnite because it doesn't work out there to be with random squads most of the time, but I might be more willing to do it. I might go into squads, or I go into solo, or I queue both build and zero build if I'm feeling froggy. I could also queue for the imposter mode, team deathmatch. I still think they need to introduce a zero build version of team deathmatch. And well, I would queue up for that one. I would queue up for some creative modes, like Color Dash maybe, that we played the other day. That was a lot of fun. Wasn't there a game mode? Wasn't there a round that was about colors here? Like having to color a lot of squares for your team? I haven't seen that one in forever. Did they remove that, or is that just my luck? Well, we're now on the speed circuit. It's possible they vaulted that or they removed it completely. I could see them doing that for some rounds. Especially if they need to fix some errors in them. They remove them temporarily while they're fixing them, and then boom, they come back. Seasons in video games are just so exciting, let me tell you that. Fortnite, I think, has the best season model out of all the games I've played that have seasons on them. Because they keep bringing something new every bloody week. Every single week. Oh yeah, Indiana Jones is coming this week, I forgot. Not just Indiana Jones, they're probably gonna bring in a lot of other things that I'll have to catch up with. And I think the chainsaw is not gonna be available anymore. It was just a weekly weapon. But we still have Darth Vader, blaster rifles, stormtroopers. Luke Skywalker might be coming later. Or perhaps they're saving that for a future season, you never know. But yeah, what a fantastic collab. The Daily Bugle is still there. Okay, this is gonna be a really good boost. Let's go over here also. It's F-Zero. It's like F-Zero in here. F-Zero. Bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba bum bum ba ba bum da 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 da. That's the theme song for Silence, I think. A track in F-Zero called Silence. I think another song for Silence is called Dream Chaser. Silence is the name of the track. I don't mean a music track, I mean the racing track. That's the classic version though, the 3D version, the one they introduced in F-Zero X, is called Dream Chaser and it's like an absolute banger of a song. Bum 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 bum. I haven't listened to it in a while. I want to go back to it. I think I'd like to go back to listening to this radio, to one of the two. I think there's two of them. There's two that I know of, two Nintendo music radios on YouTube. One of them is by Enrico Magnifico and the other is from Nintendo Loop. And Nintendo Loop is the one that I used to listen to a lot. Just haven't done much lately. Oh, well guys, this one can go either way. It can get really tricky. Didn't I say that last week, that it can get really tricky? You can say that about literally every round in the game. Literally every bloody round in Fall Bloody Guys, Ultimate Bloody Knockout. Actually, they don't call it Ultimate Knockout anymore. That was like a sort of tagline that they had for it, but since the free-for-all revamp, they use like, they don't have it anymore. They just call it Fall Guys, or they call it Fall Guys Free-for-All. Yeah, the problem here is the huge traffic of people, again. Not letting you complete your jumps, because there's too many people jumping at once. This is gonna be tricky. Oh wow, how did I pull that jump? Yeah. There we go, that was close. Nearly didn't complete that one jump there. Yeah, that one is too short, falls too short. We need a taller jump than that one. Let's see if I can make it to that one that this guy is moving. I really like the skin of the guy that jumped ahead of me. Yeah, here comes the big influx of jelly beans. Too many people. Wow, that was close. I nearly didn't make it there, but I think we have qualified. Huh. So I just looked up a trailer and some reviews on F14, and can I say it sounds too good to be true? That's literally a review on Steam? Yeah, like at this point, everything that people say about it, no way this is real. Next thing you're gonna tell me they give you money for playing the game. Can you imagine that? The guy says FF14 sounds like a giant scam that's actually real. I love it. That is a compliment to the game. That is a testament to the game. Have you heard of the award-winning Final... Yeah. We're on that break right now, though. I'll go back to the chat in a moment. And some people are probably missing out on that. Oh, the swiveler. Oh, here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. This is solo mode, so if I get eliminated, I get eliminated. That's it. On the bright side, at least I can leave immediately after I get eliminated. But it shouldn't have to be that way. They just need to sort out that glitch on the squad mode. They have so many players playing right now that they probably are not too concerned about it, but they should be, because it's gonna make players leave if it doesn't get fixed, I think. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ugh, that was close. People get eliminated here quickly. It's a very unforgiving game. You guys seem to be getting really hyped up over it, so it must be good. Yeah, and I've only started to scratch the surface, but I'm already loving it. Well, right now, like, I haven't seen the other aspects that make it so much fun. It's mostly just been checking out other people's cosmetics and experiencing a regular MMO. But that is enough for me. It's a really great MMO experience to start with. So myself, I'll let ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤 say when he streams it again, because I don't know. I will be streaming it this Thursday. Tomorrow we have ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. It is the creation of a new character. The final character out of all the classes I need to make. The final class that I need to have a character with, which is the Brawler class. Look forward to that. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Thursday and Friday is Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy Friday on Friday. Oh, it's the final level. We gotta grab the crown on this labyrinth. Calmness I lost in the labyrinth, pains and relief, my heart is so bluely crazy. I don't know why anybody's around me, they have been living till a while ago. Whoa, 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 take your Amazons, then we're not gonna grow to be there all the way. Whoa, 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 fate must be done. Set them free, eat up the ugly desire. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, didn't think I was gonna make it. Whoa, 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 take your Amazons. 死んでるように生きてくらい。Whoa, whoa, whoa, fate must be done. I'm not sure, definitely Saturday, maybe some meetings this week. I'll update my Twitter and Discord. We haven't collabed, like, we both have streamed at the same time, I think, but ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠 was there with me for Friday and Saturday, and for Friday we were on a voice call. That's probably gonna happen again. And yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before we have a formal collab, in the sense that we're both streaming it and it's scheduled and that sort of thing. And once I get more used to the game, and hopefully if I do catch up with ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠 in terms of levels and content of the game, I will show up for his streams. Because so far, I think it's the other way around. He only shows up for mine because I wouldn't be much help to him if I showed up. I'm still low level, I'm still starting the game. That goes for anybody else that streams it, maybe, unless they're also starting out. But I don't know anybody else that is starting out, of the people I know that play it, and there's plenty of people that play it. Some more active than others. I think it really might be the most active out of all of them, but yeah. There's several fellow VTubers and streamers and friends that stream that too. Hello, Adam! Happy Tuesday, how is it going? How's your Tuesday going? Ça va? Ça va bien? Oh, you recognized it! Yes! Adam, you recognize the lyrics on the title, don't you? It's the rise and fall, the price for it all that unites it all. Life is like a ball, you can't recall or carry it all, so better use your brain. I should have known you would recognize it, you maniac. Halloween! In case you weren't here earlier, maniacs, when I mentioned it, that is a song by my favorite band ever, Halloween. It's called Rise and Fall, and I think the lyrics fit so well with Fall Guys, that's why I said it as the title. A little dragon could spit fire, but never so for something bad. He didn't know the knight's desire to throw a lance into its head. Romeo loved his Juliet, their parents told them stop, and it all turned out peculiar. She couldn't get it up. Ooh, and it's all in vain when you're leaving with pain. I don't remember the lyrics here. Da 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 da. Free to win is the rise and fall. So yeah, something like that. There you go. Hey, remember we have our own spin emotes here, Adam. Well, you're not a sub right now, but you may be able to unlock them with particles. So this is squad mode. I'm literally noticing only until now. But I killed it. I killed it. Was I the first place? I was not the first place on this, right? But our squad is in first place right now. I do well on this one too. This one and Night Fever, I usually do really well. I do better in Night Fever though because it has less random elements than this one. There's a few random elements that kind of get messy sometimes. I've had some shenanigans happen here too. I can tell this person is new at the game, most likely. Not just because of the way they're playing, but mostly their skin. Nobody else is qualified on the squad, so yeah. There we go, we're back to first place. I'm carrying the squad right now. The rest of the squad are not doing well. They kind of seem to me like they're new players. So let's see how it goes. There you go, you do have that emote. Don't be angry, don't cry over it. Can you use your particles for that? Like, I'm pretty sure you can, for 24 hours. There is a really nice guy. I know from watching him, he loves helping people. He most certainly does. The offer that he's made me for Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my gosh, like a rearing. Hold on. And as I said, I might take him up on it. But well, that's something that we'll talk about. I already complimented you the other day, Arurin. You know my feelings on your helpfulness. You and many of the streamers you find are also nice and respectful. It keeps me coming back to Twitch. Well, I just found Counting through you. He seems awesome too. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for your praise. For your favorite superstar. Praise me, praise me. I am not a humble person like Arurin. Just kidding. But yeah. Well, actually, I really am not. I like flaunting myself a lot. But here's the funny thing. I like being like a Gilderoy Lockhart human being. A Gilderoy... Oh, shoot. I thought I jumped there. A Gilderoy Lockhart of a person, but also somebody that is Gilderoy Lockhart towards others, you know? A peacock. But I like to also recognize the beautiful feathers in other people. But that's really good, Bob, that it keeps you coming back to Twitch. It's the best experience in the world when you can find the right streamers. The right live streams for you. And it's the thing that got me into live streaming in the first place. When I found these fun, wonderful streamers. I love their vibes and I said, I want to be just like them. And so here I am. This one is gonna be trouble. I think right now is a good time for the exclamation mark uh-oh sound effect. No spaces, no dashes, just all of it together. UHOH. Tinky Winky. Deep sea. La la. Bow. Teletubbies. That was close. We are not doing well though. Only the top 2 qualify on this. What the hell? They're gonna eliminate a lot of people on this one. And it's always wonderful when the streamer the main streamer or the main streamers you follow also associate themselves with streamers that are just as great as them. This is why I love VTuber groups, because they tend to be like that. Organizations in that way. It's great. Oh, we are not gonna make it though. We're like the 9th place in here. No, I think the top 7 or so qualify. Not sure if I'm reading it right. Is this person still at the start of the level? We are not gonna make it. Not like this, fam. Come on. They seem to be new at the game. They're kind of like doing some shenanigans there. I don't know. We have a couple players that are kind of new. Hey, no problem. That's what can happen when you're in random squads. Speaking of collabs, you know, speaking of other streamers to play with, I want to do a Fall Guys collab with someone. I want it to be a 4-person collab. That would be a lot of fun. I was watching some other VTubers the other day. I think it was 2 days ago or so. Or yesterday, I don't remember. that were doing a Fall Guys collab. 2 of them are in the same VTuber group, and the other 2 are not. And you could tell how much fun they had together and how good it was. Any game, literally any game is better with friends. Like, even games that I'm not willing to play, if I play them with friends, I'm gonna play them. For example, Dead by Daylight. If I'm invited to play that with people, I'm probably gonna go for it. But otherwise, I wouldn't go for a game like that. I'm not into horror in general. I'm not into very stressful games like that because it looks so stressful every time I see people play it. But I have the game. I have it right there on Epic, I think. I don't remember if it's free to play, but I acquired it at some point. That's the thing. And I have it there waiting for me. But, you know, whether it's a game I like or not, if you play it with friends, it becomes 100 times more fun. Fall Guys, Fortnite, hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Like, I was talking earlier about how it's a mixed bag when you go for random squads in Fortnite, for example. But if you have a squad that you play with and you're all communicating in voice chat, there's the synergy, baby. There's the synergy. It gets good. So, yeah, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun. I'm looking forward to another Fortnite collab in the future. We may have it for like the season finale in September, I think it is. Like we did for the season finale last month. And that's the Fortnite season I'm talking about, not the Kaiden Tajigen season, because it is technically the start of a season now that July is starting. I think the real season start is gonna be with the subathon. I just kind of call it a season. It's not something I'm fully leaning into yet, but we can call it that for now. What is this season gonna be like, though? Well, this season brings Final Fantasy XIV to it. It brings a little bit of Rocket League. I don't know how much I'm gonna get into the game. I don't expect I'll be very much into it, but you never know. It brings more Fall Guys to it, and maybe some more Fortnite here and there, but it's not a game that I'm gonna stream frequently for a bunch of reasons, or at least not as frequent as the others. And I don't know what's gonna happen to ℂ𝕠𝕟, but it brings the Brawler character in ℂ𝕠𝕟. We just recently finished in a great way with the Warden of the Shire and the Yonder Shire, so yeah. Sometimes surprised that Rorin's a VTuber, as most of the streamers he befriends end up being VTubers. I feel like he could do it. Oh yes, oh yes. Well, if he wants to say anything about that, I'll let him say it. I'm not gonna say anymore. Especially with the Elven thing. He would be a great Elven VTuber. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. So yeah, I totally see what you see, Bob. Let's see how this one goes. We're in the squad mode again. Just a relaxing way to do things. It's the relaxing version of Fall Guys. Because you can be carried sometimes, you know? We're in the first place right now. Very nice, very nice. We may not have that until the end of the game, but here we are. Let's go, Jerry. You can do it, my friend. My cute little jelly bean friend. We're all cute little jelly beans in here. This poor Fall Guy is AFK. Maybe. They are the default pink bean Fall Guy right there. Just keeping your toes. There you go. Don't say anything else. And I will say nothing else. Is this a never say never thing? Well, I'm not gonna say anything more. Too much teasing at this point. Yeah, just 2 more people that didn't make it there. We are the first place. Let's go. Can we get some number ones in the chat for that? Some number ones. Sure, there you go. There you go, there you go. Remember, you can also use some emotes. I think there's a global Fortnite emote for number 1. If you're on PC, not sure if this works on mobile or other platforms, but you can press like, what do you call that? The 2 dots that you put. Dun dun dun! A Miss Weaver shows up. Hello there, General Miss Weaver. How's it going? You know, you have a way to browse them, but there's a number 1 emote that you can use. We're back to Bubble Trouble. We did well last time. All right, Arudin. I hope you have a good dinner there. And thank you for the lurk from the shadows. Thank you for being here. How's it going, Mist? Any good adventures lately in the dimensions you've been traveling to? Have you played anything other than Final Fantasy XIV recently? What were the other games you were playing right now? Because I don't think you've been playing Lotro, right? Any surprises? Have you been playing Minecraft or I don't know, Roblox or something like unexpected for you to play maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, Pokemon. You do play Pokemon. How can I forget? But I mean, a game you haven't played before. That's what I meant to say. Any shinies? What were the games you were catching shinies on? Only Legends Arceus or? Because I think you were also doing it in Sword and Shield. Are you gonna get the ones that are gonna come out, Crimson and Violet? So Fahrenheit is winning art piece for the new store mount in FF14. Wait, what? Fahrenheit won a contest for a new mount? Your guildmate, your Alucard guildmate won. What? That's really major. Congratulations to him, if I understood that right. Dude. Hey, Miss Weaver. Bye, Miss Weaver. Just saw that. We are doing okay, but I'm not sure if we have... I did grab a golden bubble the other day, so that's good. Oh, yeah, this is part of the jungle theme of a season, right? Because it's like ancient ruins, like Mesoamerican ruins on the jungle, right? Like in South America. Incan ruins, Mayan ruins, Taino ruins, maybe. Yeah, these are things that I learned thanks to Sid Meier's civilization. The civilizations of Mesoamerica, right? The Taino, the Maya, the Inca, the Olmecs, the Aztecs. They all had very similar sort of architecture, but also their own differences that were distinguishable. And it's architecture unlike any you will ever see in the world. Very much like the ancient Egyptians in their way. Some of them were very merciless though, like the Aztecs, with their blood sacrifices and their rules, but they left behind good legacies still. Especially the Maya. The Maya, I think, were the most peaceful out of all of them, I think. I need to go back to watch some documentaries, but man, I've been watching so many other things instead. Other people's live streams, professional wrestling, tabletop gaming sessions, and those are not short, you know? They are not short. Live streams are not usually like 30 minutes long, for example. Tabletop gaming sessions, like Critical Role, other Dungeons & Dragons things, Dimension 20, Vampire the Masquerade stuff, a new one just released actually, New York by Night. That I need to watch. And also professional wrestling shows. These things are not short. They take so much of your time. And I think I'm gonna have to drop at least one of them. And it's probably gonna be professional wrestling. Not that I dislike it, but I don't like it as much as the others, I guess. You're gonna get Scarlet and Violet? It's posted in the ruins? Alright, and thank you for the lurk, Weaver. Mist, I mean. Tried to call you more Mist after what you said. No, you said it doesn't matter either way. We got the golden hoop. Let's go. That was close. Did you see that? That was close, but we got the blessing of RNGesus, of Lady Luck and Father Fortune. Did you know that's how it works, actually? RNGesus is the child of Lady Luck and Father Fortune. Despite the name, he's not like Jesus. Or, well, they. I think it's more of a they. RNGesus, you know? Or at least I like to believe so. I like to believe RNGesus has no gender. So you can just say they. You could even say it. We are doing okay, though. I do need to get more hoops. We got lucky there with that golden hoop, but we need more. We need more. Too many periods without a hoop so far. Oh, that was a close! Ah! Ah! Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I knew we could get it. We could get that one. Can't even speak right now. So much thrill in this game. You can't even speak sometimes. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. They didn't get it. Yeah, waiting a little bit longer there paid off nicely, which I'm glad about. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. I miscalculated that jump. What about No, too far away, too far away. We're gonna need one of these platforms, which I'm not gonna bother with. Very close one, very close one. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, they didn't make it. That was close. Did you see what happened? The little, not little, the big axe right there prevented them from making that jump fully. Who got it? Did they get it or did I get it? That was close. The banana guy. That's such a great banana skin. I love it. I love it. Okay, this is gonna be a close one. I see my squad mate is also here. But I got it, no problem, no problem. If it hadn't been me, it would have been my squad mate, so that would have worked out nicely. My teammate, my squad mate. It's easy for me to say teammate. What is my favorite thing in FF14 so far? The big amount of quests. Because I'm only in the early stages of the game, Bob. But the big amount of quests, I'm a sucker for questing in MMORPGs. And the big amount of questing in there. I just love having a great list of things to do. Give me the laundry list. Let me get down to those tasks. As long as you're not too repetitive with them. By repetitive, I mean I can do those like kill X amount of enemies, retrieve X amount of things over and over. But if it's the exact same enemies all the time, and the exact same amount, or yeah, that's when it gets old for me. But there's enough variety. Like it doesn't take long for you to have to go after other enemies and stuff. So it's been fun for me so far. I think I'm going to say that the story is going to be one of my favorite things as I keep playing the game. But right now in this early stage, I've barely seen any of it, so I can't say that is my favorite thing because I haven't seen much of it. It wouldn't be fair to say it, you know. Side quest heaven? Yeah, some people call it side quest hell. Everybody that has been talking to me so far, when I'm playing it, has referred to it as hell rather than heaven, but for me, it's heaven. Like, yeah. For me, something like that is heaven, you know? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just like doing things in video games, you know? That sounds like a very ambiguous way to say it, but I just like doing a lot of things in them. Preferably that have some story to them, but a big list of tasks, like a grocery list on a supermarket, if you will, is a lot of fun for me, which is also why Sid Meier's Civilization is a huge favorite of mine. You just do things, almost like a job even, but in a good way, you know? Oh my goodness, that was very unfortunate. There's only one squad mate left, and there's only 3 people left. Who's my squad mate? Oh, never mind. That was fast, that was fast. Okay, I just got in a very unfortunate position there. No big deal. That was a very fast final round, actually. Usually that one lasts a little bit longer than that. But okay, well, I did my best, I have no regrets. I was doing well in that game. I think I was doing a really good job of concentrating while talking about these things. It's always a skill that a live streamer needs to build on. The more you stream, the more you play, the better you get at it. But, you know, even if you get really good at it, it's different depending on the game you're playing. Like, you can be really good at doing this while you're playing a raid in Final Fantasy XIV, let's say. But then you play Fortnite and you find that it's such a different experience, you know? Ooh, Abstergo's challenge. What is this? Wow, okay. Coming soon, relive your ancestors' memories through the use of the Animus. All successful participants will unlock exclusive rewards. Brought to you by Abstergo Industries. Abstergo's challenge 7th to the 11th of July. So it starts in 2 days, and it lasts for 4 days or so. Wow, I gotta get this one because I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I can tell they have like that transparent guy skin, which I think is meant to be like the Eagle Vision on Assassin's Creed games. And I think I see the Apple of Eden as a sort of backpack. I think that's what that is. I'm definitely gonna take part in this one. They probably are all just scared that if you focus on side quests, you'll never get anywhere in main story. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I understood from them. So far, I haven't seen them to be that many that it will just sidetrack me too much. But it is slow. It does slow you down. But I don't see it that they slow me down as much as other things. I will say that right now I really want to focus on those main story quests because since I'm so early in the game, I need to get to certain points in the main story that unlock me things that I need to get, like cosmetics, which are called glamour in the game, a barber to be able to change my hairstyle if I ever want to do that, I may want to, and other things. I forget what else there was that I wanted to unlock. The chocobo mount, I think, when I get to a certain level, when I get to a certain part in the story, I will need to emphasize them. Yeah, I don't stream a lot of Assassin's Creed these days, but when I first started streaming, the very first day of streaming, one of the games I streamed was Assassin's Creed Unity, which I was in the middle of, and I completed the Assassin's Creed Syndicate from beginning to end 100% on the stream. Took me a while, but we did get there. So... And I played every game up until Syndicate, actually. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. So to see this sort of thing is very relevant to me. So yeah, let's change the outfit now. I think we've had this Master Chief sort of outfit. The AI construct just fit really well. Especially like that badge that you sort of see on the right side of the guy. It's on the left side of the screen, but it's on the right side of the guy, right? Really fits well. Kind of looks like something a Spartan would wear. I can also be number 1 like this. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Rose set. But I don't know what I'm gonna wear now, so let's see. Oh, look at that, Rusty. This looks so sick. This looks so sick. I'm gonna wear this one. I'm gonna wear this one. Do I have anything that would fit Rusty? Yeah, I don't have the lower part of Rusty here, so I have to go for something that may or may not fit. This fits nicely. I think this fits really well. Now let's see, what color do we want to get that may fit? Let's get back to the AI construct pattern. Well, actually, let me see what may fit better on the patterns. Isn't F14 the game with the casino with card games and whatnot? I thought I heard it has that. Yes, it has that. I have not gotten there yet, but Arurin mentioned it to me a lot. That's one of the things that made me say, wow, this game has a lot of things in it. It has its own mini games. Like, yeah, a lot of MMOs have mini games, but the extent in which FF14 has them is unlike any I've seen before, I think. So yeah, actually I think the fireworks kind of fit somehow. Let me see, what would be a good color for this that would fit? I think this one, no, doesn't quite fit. Not sure what to go for here. This one kind of fits with the rest of the colors. You think this one is good though? Bacon and eggs. We can go for bacon and eggs. And the face, do we want to change that face? I think that strained blue face looks nice, actually. Yeah, we have a nice little outfit here. Robotic, cyborg-like. These outfits are goofy. That's what the game is like. I love this game. I love the cutesy nature of it. Yeah, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. We're gonna have a 90-second ad break now. FYI. Dun, 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 dun. We're really looking forward to that assassin thing. If they keep doing events like this means that they're doing a similar model to the Fortnite model. And if that is the case, it's gonna work out in their favor, I think. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel needs to listen and start doing things like this. That will really get players to play more. They kind of do events, but... They kind of do have events, but... I don't know. Maybe I'm just burnt out, and that's why I'm not excited. They started a new pass and new season recently. It might be a good time to go back to it. And I might. One thing that will definitely get me to come back is doing a collab with VTubers, probably. If people are doing a tournament, then I will go and check out the game again. It's been nearly 2 months since I last played the game. I believe it was May 8th, so... Ugh, yeah. I was so over it at the start of the year. Some of you were there, you remember that. Yeah. But right now, not so much. And playing with viewers is fun too. So that would encourage me to go back to it. Playing with some of my decks, maybe building some other new ones again. Or perhaps I should just check out the card games in FF14. Or other card games, maybe Hearthstone. Hearthstone would be good. Though I don't wanna involve myself too much with Blizzard's games. Shadowverse, Infinity Wars. Shadowverse definitely has my attention. If only Battle Spirits were more popular, so I could play with those Kamen Rider cards. If only. We're doing well though. We got mostly good luck here. We're like gonna be one of the top 5 or so. Let's go. I think I was number 3 there. I think I'm the 3rd place in this. Not bad, not bad. It would be even better if I were with a squad because I would give them good points there, but no worries. It's solo mode, so we'll go for that. Ah, my favorite part of this song. This is why I rarely ever just disable the game audio and go for my own audio. But with some of the tracks I have here, especially those chiptune tracks we listened to today, that we're gonna listen to more frequently now, from now on. So expect them on the future streams. Yeah, with those, it's just a lot better. But yeah, look forward to the rest of this week, culminating on Sunday with the subathon. I hope it's a great subathon, everyone. Tomorrow we have a new brawler character, and then FF14 for 2 days, which is always great. We may have it also on the subathon. Yeah, if I'm gonna play a game, it's most likely gonna be that one. I mean, we're gonna have games with viewers too if we meet certain milestones or a certain amount of viewers. And it can be the last one, the ones we did on that first subathon as well. Like Gartic Phone, Words on Stream, they're so much fun. Or also the chef game. The chef game is great. Gotta go help the wife. You take care, my friend. Was nice meeting you. I'll try to tune in during a future FF14 Ultra stream. Thank you for being here, Bob. Have a good time with your wife, alright? And thank you for being here, as I said. I'll see you around. Yeah, we have Lotra and FF14 for the rest of the week. I'm more of an I've been an MMO person a lot of the time, but I am leaning so much towards these games. So much more. These kinds of multiplayer games. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've streamed a single player game on the stream. The last one I streamed... Well, I guess the closest has been New Horizons, but I don't know if we can count that one. I mean, I mostly played single player on the stream, though I always welcome visitors, people I know if they want to visit my island while we're doing things. But yeah, like... But... What was the last single player game I streamed? I can't even remember. I guess it was technically Sonic Adventure DX, but we didn't get too far in it because we had a lot of technical issues. We didn't do much in it. So I don't know if I can count it. Yeah, I guess it was Sonic Adventure DX though. We did have one stream in which we did go kind of far in it with Sonic's story. And then the next stream, because of some mods that I used on it, it just wasn't working well on the stream. Which was a shame, because those mods improved the game graphically and in other ways. I'm curious though. I've been such a multiplayer streamer, which is good because multiplayer live streams kind of lend themselves better to multiplayer games. But single player games can be great for playthrough purposes and stuff like that. The slime scraper. Oh, this one can be really tricky. Okay. Last time I played this, I did okay. But you never know what can happen. Yeah, these ones where you have to outrun the slime are always difficult, and I think this one is extra difficult. So let's see how it goes. This could go anyway. Yeah, those pinball bumpers are lethal. Oh my gosh. Too many people. You see? Again, the big jelly bean traffic problem. Traffic syndrome. I don't know what to call it, but it's a huge traffic of players there. And it screws up your jumps. That's part of the nature of the game. but it still feels frustrating in its own way. Okay, here let's just run normally. Let's not do any shenanigans, okay? Not too many jumps. Let's be careful. Let's play it safely. Oh no, I hate this part. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I remember doing badly on this part. I remember some bad stuff happening in the previous game here. Oh shoot, this part is also really bad. Really lethal. Really, oh yeah, you see what I mean? Really dangerous. Especially when other players get in your way. Here, I mostly want to be doing jumps. Oh my god. I gotta concentrate. Epic gamer mode. Epic gamer mode, baby. Okay, jump on the jump. Gotta be the jump king here. Oh my gosh, how did I even get that? I thought I did a good jump. Apparently not. Careful with those donut pillars. We've seen how lethal they can be also. How close is the slime to me right now? Yeah, actually, I've never made it this far in this game. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. Are you serious? I can't make it back up. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow, okay, that's the furthest I've been on that one. This one is the most difficult round I've ever seen in this game. I was so close, but when you fall down there, this is the most merciless I've seen. Wow, like this game can be really, really bloody, but this one is the most cruel out of all of them. You know what's also cruel? The experience progression on the season. Oh my gosh. Have mercy. Have mercy! What's the name of the developers of this game? So I can name drop them every time I'm asking for mercy. And every time I want to insult them. Every time I'm tilted. Not literally. Well, also literally, but yeah, every time I'm tilted. I know I have to know who to curse for my woes, for my troubles. And really who to tell about the fixes that need to be made here. What games would you like to see next week, Maniacs? If we meet a certain milestone on the subathon on Sunday, we may also have all of you make the schedule with me, and we'll decide. You can make me stream all the way to like 5 days of next week. The only day that's gonna be out is Monday, depending on how the subathon goes. No, yeah, even if the subathon goes for the shortest time possible, I'm not gonna stream on Monday. I will need a day of rest after that, but we can stream like from Tuesday to Saturday, or even again all the way to Sunday. It can be 4 streams, 5 streams, 3 streams, even 1 stream if you do it like that for the week, whatever you want. That's one of the details of the subathon. That's one of the milestones. We can talk more about it as the week goes on. I think before I end the stream on Friday, I'll need to talk about those. To remind everybody about the... oh, gosh. About the goals on the subathon. The subathon is to celebrate my anniversary as a VTuber. It's not the anniversary of a debut. I haven't had something like that, actually. It was a soft debut, if you want to call it that. I just started streaming. I was a VTuber. I did make a big deal out of it in the sense that I made an announcement. And yeah, in fact, my last live action stream was in July 4, so the anniversary of that was yesterday. The stream was a just chatting stream in which I mostly talked about that. It was very sentimental for me. I remember it mostly. And so that was the last one, and the week after or so, July 11, it was a Sunday on 2021. The first stream as a VTuber came up, and it's still there in the archives if you want to see it. I was a PNG tuber with an avatar with sunglasses and all that. I don't use that avatar anymore. It was just like one for that first week. Didn't take me long to go into my VC face Vero self. Didn't take me long to reach that. The week after. We were streaming Chivalry 2 and I don't remember what other games. I think we must have had ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕠𝕟 on that first week. I really want to get back to Chivalry 2. But I just haven't had time because Again, I think I need to reinstall the game. I had a lot of issues with it. But yeah, July 10 we'll celebrate it. It's one day before that, but July 11 falls on a Monday, which is not gonna be good for a subathon. Not for me, not for the viewers, I think. Sunday will be good for that. So look forward to that. I don't remember the exact order of the milestones, but among the milestones we had spicy noodles. You get to do a tweet for me, a maid outfit, which in this case would just be for the stream because I'm gonna debut some new assets. Very minor, it's not like a brand new outfit or anything like that, but I do want to be wearing my outfit like this. But we would have the maid outfit for that stream. And again, you get to do the schedule with me. You get to decide what games I'm gonna play, so you can make me have only one game for the entire week. I'm trying to push this thing. I can't push it. What is going on? Let's take another route. Wow, that was unfortunate. I might not make it because of that. I feel like I'm one of the last places now. Oh, this part is always so difficult for me. I got lucky last game, but yeah. I think RNGesus is not with me this game. Okay, I'm starting to figure out that one. I'm starting to figure out the jump in that area. I think. I'm starting to get decent at that one. Yeah, jumping those bars can be really tricky. One of the trickiest things for me in the game so far. Some people are... I think I'm just an average Fall Guy player, you know? I have my rounds that I'm really good at. Night Fever and... what was it called? The fan round. The round with the fans and other stuff like that. Oh, that's actually a good route to take. That works out. Yeah, like the trick is the thing that's been happening with those bars is that I'm too afraid to make the jump, because I feel like what may happen is that they go up when I make the jump, and that's what I would try to avoid. But I need to just do the jump. Even if they go up, that's just leaving it to luck at that point, honestly. The best thing to do is to just make the jump right there. But yeah, that slowdown that I got at first cost me the game, as you saw. I was kind of close. That could have been worse. I tried my best. I have no regrets. I love the look of this skin so much, though. The arms, the robot arms are so good looking. Cybernetic things like that are really cool. Oh, also, there is one other thing I want to put on my model. I don't think I'm gonna be putting it for the subathon. I'm not sure, but one thing I want to do on my model is to have a variant in which I use a face mask, and that's gonna bring even more variants to it. It's gonna be too many models on myself, but yeah. Now, this face mask is a cybernetic face mask, face guard, whatever you want to call it, right? Not unlike the face guard that I use on my Jedi Knight self in Star Wars The Old Republic. And what I would do every time I wear that model is that I would modulate my voice also to match that. So it's like my sci-fi cyber version, because I just love the looks of face masks. And yeah, when the pandemic happened and face masks became commonplace everywhere in the world and not just in certain countries in Asia, like Korea and Japan, it was great to me. So that was one of the good things that came from the pandemic, I guess. No, not just in terms of looks for me, because I always loved that look. Covering that part of your face like that, like a cyborg or like a ninja, it always looks so cool to me. Not just in terms of that, but in terms of like, it's better for society to do that. Like now, most people that are decent about this are going to follow the footsteps of South Korea, Japan. I don't know what other countries do this, but it's mostly those two. That even if you have like a slight sneeze or something like that, you are gonna wear a face mask to protect others. It's the best thing to do. If you're sneezing a lot or coughing a lot, okay, like you're not sick enough to like miss work or commitments or whatever, but you do have to protect yourself to avoid spreading that. And now that's becoming commonplace everywhere. Well, hopefully everywhere. So that is a good thing. Ooh, we are not doing well. We are not doing well. The squad is not doing well. Then we also have a beginner player. Oh no, they are getting destroyed by the donut pillars. Hey, I am not a beginner player and we did get destroyed by them. You can't underestimate them. Those donut pillars there, they are so easy to underestimate, but they can be such a game changer. And I think we have that here. I think we have that here. You know, I think something that identifies a player as being a new player is using those spiky bracelets. A lot of new players tend to use them. And I don't blame them because, again, you know how many... Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have quit. I shouldn't have quit. I'm not gonna get the rewards now because of the glitch. Ah, fuck you. Hold on. Who do I say fuck you to? Where do you see the credits? Who developed this game? It does say Ultimate Knockout here. Well, it doesn't say the name of the team, I forget. But fuck you, Stephen Taylor, I don't know. But also thank you, Stephen Taylor, because it's a fun game. There you go. Fuck you, Stephen Taylor, and thank you for making such a fun game. You're awesome. I don't want to just say, like, I don't want to just curse him like that. I feel bad. When it has so many good things going for it, like, one rotten apple is not gonna make this tree of delicious fruit be fully rotten, you know? Tree of delicious fruit, because you literally have fruit thrown at you and involved in some games. Delicious fruit, delicious donuts and ice cream and cones and candy. Such a beautiful game. And snow cones and what have you. I'm gonna have some ice cream after the stream, I think. But I need to have like a full meal first before that. I'm a little bit hungry and I think it's time for another meal. Been a while since breakfast. It was a light breakfast too, but it was a good breakfast. Race through the obstacles and reach the finish in F-Zero style. Or Mario Kart style if you will, but F-Zero is the one that is more prone to speed and speed boosts like that. As I said, I can definitely see them bringing in a round that's like a kart racing game, Mario Kart style. They already have races, right? And even races with laps on them. So I can see them wanting which you use a vehicle. I can see this easily. They get so creative in the types of rounds they introduce. I love to see it. So many game variations that they can bring to the table, you know? Oh, I never gone to that central pillar there. That central boost there. That was my opportunity to do it, but I didn't do it. I thought that I was gonna drop to my death, but I should have tried it maybe. Because I think it's faster than the other two on the side. Not sure if you're seeing it, that central one there, that is smaller than the others. That's the one I need to try out. The faster you get on it, the better it's gonna work out, I think. Because some people get there, but they do it the slow way. And it may not work out. I don't know, because I haven't tried it. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, that would be a fun thing to do on the model. And yeah, I saw this asset on booth.pm that I can use that may be good. The thing is, I'm not sure if it's gonna fit with this outfit, or I would need a separate outfit for it. Or just one of the other colors of this outfit would fit it better. But it's really good. From what I see, like, it is on the latest version of VRoid. Usually when you have assets like that, you need to use Unity to implement them, which is a very different monster that I barely touched. Because much like the music visualizer took a good chunk of the day yesterday, for me to sort of figure out in DaVinci Resolve and all that, that is something that I have to take time with. What takes time is looking at video tutorials, because you can't do that at your own pace. That's why I generally don't like video tutorials, but sometimes you can't help it. It's the best way to understand things. But what I hate is that you can't do it at your own pace. You have to watch the tutorial, it has a certain time, and speeding it up is not always gonna be a good idea. You may not understand the person in such a high speed. You may need to slow down. I'm generally not good at following like video tutorials of anything. Like, for example, cooking tutorials online, like watching a cooking video. I don't know how people can do that. I've never done it myself, never. Well, I guess I've done it for like tea, for like a type of like tea recipe, but that's the closest. And it was super simple, I guess. Like, how do you do it? Like, you have to stop doing, like, at points you have to stop the video, and like, you're cooking, your hands might be like full of like dough or powder or whatever it is you're doing. They might be like full of onion smell. So if you pause the video, you gotta hit a controller or your mouse or whatever, and you have to clean your hands first, and then because you're taking time to do that, when you pause it, the video has already gone ahead, and you have to rewind back. It sounds frustrating, you know? I don't know how people can do that. I'd rather just follow a written tutorial of that, but sometimes it's not enough. You need to see some more visual elements. Let's avoid those charging rhinos then. But I'm digressing, huh? I'm going into all sorts of topics here. I don't know, do you relate to that, maniacs? I'm not much of a cooking person. I know how to cook certain things. I'm good at cooking certain things, I think, and I stick to those things mostly. Don't expect me to cook you a very fancy pie or something. I still haven't learned how to cook pie. Again, because of what I just said, because following a pie recipe, a cooking video online is gonna be very complicated for me. Let's be careful with those rhinos. This is the most... Oh, wow. Okay, whoa. This is the most difficult version of this I played so far. Because they have 3 rhinos and they have that thing in the middle. You gotta be careful. This is the second time I played this. The first time I played it, there was only 1 rhino. And only one... And no platform in the middle. Like, no spinny platform in the middle. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Yeah. It wasn't... It was... Oh, man, yeah. It gets really tough. It gets really tough when there's 3 rhinos like that. Ooh, we are so close to level 31. Let's see. I think we can make it to level 31 with the next game. Let's do another one. Another one, like Drake would say. Another one. Didn't I, yeah, I said I would do a sound effect of that. Well, at least we did get those new sound effects for the Teletubbies and the, I haven't shown the other sound effect we got from the World of Warcraft Gnome NPC.
Interesting.
It even has the bot reply there. Interesting. I don't know what use there could be for that, but I think it could be. It makes a good sound command there. I wonder if I should start implementing them into the particle redemptions instead. I think that might be a better way to have them. At least some of them would definitely be better that way. The oof sound effect, perhaps. I don't know which other one though. Oh, the game clear could be a good one. I still haven't implemented that one, but I want to do that from Kamen Rider X-Aid with a little jingle. Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun. Game clear. And we're about to get tilted here. Let's see what happens. We're in a squad, okay. That's a good one to go for. I love this game so much. But the thing about Fall Guys is that it does get repetitive after a while. And because level progression is so slow, you're gonna be playing the same games over and over and over. It gets really tiring. They need to make experience progression a little bit faster. Not too fast either. I understand they don't want to make it too fast, but it feels like it should be faster than that. Or maybe not, I don't know. They don't have bonus rewards on the pass like Fortnite does, so once you reach level 100, that's all there is to it. But I mean, they keep having other events with exclusive rewards, like the Spartan Showdown. They're gonna have Assassin's Creed, Abstergo stuff soon. It's gonna give enough stuff for players to do. And yeah, I know this season is like 3 months or so it started only recently. I think it literally started last week, but... Well, I'll tell you this. If the season really did start last week, and I'm at level 30 right now, then I think I'm progressing well. And I take back everything I said about the slow progression, but I'm not sure. I'll just have to keep playing. I'll keep playing at least once a week, as I do in Fortnite. The ideal is to play every day, but that's not always possible. But at least once per week, advancing a good chunk, playing some good games. getting close to a victory or even reaching a victory. In Fortnite, I'm more likely to win than in this game. Haven't won a game in a while in Fortnite, though, I think. Though I haven't been playing that much off the stream. But yeah. Well done, Master Chief. Now we have ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕉𝕉𝕉. What a superstar squad. ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕉𝕉𝕉 and Master Chief on the same squad. I'm honored. Well, actually, I think that helmet is not supposed to be Master Chief. The Master Chief skin is one that you pay for. And it modifies your entire body. Like, it's not just the helmet. And yeah, I think that one is supposed to be... No, Ezio, no! That was too risky! That one is supposed to be the actual Master Chief skin. This one is... See, in this situation, jumping to that crown little bounce pad is the best idea. So that's what I would have done. They may not know this map well enough, though. They may not know this round. Took me a while to also get that you also want to go for those seesaws more than anything else. Man, seeing those donut pillars also makes me crave some donuts, but... Oh yeah, I gotta go for some donuts today. But ice cream is good too. I think I'm gonna go for some ice cream later, as I said. I could really use some Krispy Kreme or something like that. I could use a package of Krispy Kreme. Did we make it? I think we did make it though. We did make it, sorry. Alright, good qualifying though. Poor Ezio couldn't make it, but we're still here. Look at that disco ball fall guy next to me. I think it's a disco ball. That is so rad. And also with the rest of the skin, it looks so sci-fi synthwave-like too. Retrofuturism. I love it. I love the look of that. Party promenade. Okay. I'm just trying to take it easy now, kind of relaxing. Usually at this point I would be a bit with more adrenaline, if that makes any sense. But because I'm in squad mode, like it's a bit more chill than that, if that makes any sense. Squad mode can be so chill. If you ever want to have a chill experience in Fall Guys, just go for squad mode. It may be a more peaceful way to also learn the map. Like, well, actually, no. Like, you have a lot of room for error, I was gonna say, but maybe not, because errors could cost your squad. Like, you could be dragging your squad down, but most players are gonna be understanding, I think. It's not like you're gonna hear them if they scream in frustration or something. But yeah. Like, for example, I do say that if we have a squad mate that's like that, I do say, yeah, this person is a new player. They are the weak link in the squad, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. At the end of the day, I'm just playing for fun. I hope it's the same for everyone else. I don't know. I don't think this game lends itself well to a competitive... Oh, shoot, that was so close! That is so frustrating, but that's why they designed the map like that. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Let's go through here, let's go through here. That's not gonna work out, I think. Yeah, like the trap piece is a better idea, but... Well, I'm already here, I'm already here. Okay, here is gonna be a lot better now. I think we're not gonna qualify here. We still have a long ways to go. There we go. That was a good one, but we are not doing well. No, I don't think we made it. We're not gonna get past that 10th place or so at this point. The problem is if you fall there. Oh, I see why we're not making it. This squad mate is just really insisting on going on the trapeze. Well, I understand what they're doing, but killing themselves like that, I don't know. I feel like I should report them, but that doesn't warrant a report, honestly. But they just cost us the game, maybe. By being so stubborn. Ah, whatever. But as I was saying, we're playing for fun. So at the end of the day, it's all right. I never go for anything competitive in any game, really. No, like, you know, for those of you who've been here before, you've seen it. And if you don't, let me explain. What really gets me frustrated, what really makes me mad in a video game, like seriously angry, is when we have something that's not meant to be in the game. When we have hackers, when we have lag. Lag is my greatest fucking enemy. And I know I've encountered that son of a gun a lot. So, lag frustrates me when a controller disconnects or some nonsense like that. That's not actually part of the game, but it costs you the game if it happens, right? That is the big problem. That's when I hate it to be in that situation. That's when I hate it. So, yeah, those are the things that I always have to fight. Like, if I'm streaming and those things happen, they challenge me to keep a positive attitude. That's part of the challenge that can happen there. So, that's the way it goes right there. If that makes any sense. Okay, with that, no win today, but I mean, most of the time I go into Fall Guys not expecting to win at all because it's extremely difficult to win at this game, even on squad mode. Squad mode is where you are most likely to win the game, I will say. But, well, with that we can leave it at that, I think. And let's see who we can raid right now. Before we go though, before we start raiding, I think I know who we're gonna raid already. Yeah, I think I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna go for ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒. She was here earlier, so it fits really well. And I was on her stream yesterday. She's playing Final Fantasy XI. Lovely game, lovely game. And I'm not playing it anymore, not for now at least. So it's a good opportunity to see more of the game right there. Yesterday she was doing some things in the game that were a lot of fun to look at. So I was glad to see that. Now, a reminder, this is the schedule for the week. We just completed the Fall Guys stream. Tomorrow is ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤, 2 days of FF14, and then the subathon. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Well, the mayhem. My face like that. Literally, it was like that today. Playing Fall Guys. Tomorrow, though, is an exciting time because it's a new brawler character right there. Are you kidding me? That's going to be great. That's going to be fantastic. So look forward to that. It's Star Maker Day. We create a new superstar. Then, Final Fantasy XIV. It's not Friday, but hey, that doesn't mean we can't play Final Fantasy, you know? We have more of the good stuff, more questing, fun stuff like that. And then Final Fantasy Friday. I wield my staff as a thaumaturgist, future Black Mage, future Astrologian right there. The Thaumaturgist Guild is there on the back. Those are gonna be fun times, fun times. And again, a reminder of the subathon. There's the goals right there. We're gonna have games with viewers, karaoke, of course, video games. VTuber Hunger Games may or may not happen because we didn't get enough people dropping their PNG on the Twitter post. Please, if you have a PNG and you're a VTuber, please drop it so we can get all the tributes that we need. The minimum is 24 and we're far away from that. And new designs debut on my model. Slightly different designs there. And there's all the goals there, but we'll be talking about them more in depth in a future stream, alright? Those are the plans for the week right there. And I hope you will be able to join me on that exciting journey on things. With that, thank you so much, Mainex, for being here today. It was a wonderful start to the week. A little bit of scoff and a little bit of scoff with Fall Guys here, but nothing too bad. Feel free to copy and paste either version of the raid message there as we raid ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕒, who's currently on Final Fantasy XI Online and she's doing story. She's focusing on the story right now on FF11 Online. Hold on, give me a minute because I don't think I'm hearing the stream. I think it's not playing any music. I mean, any sounds. Just gotta get through that advertisement right there. I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the week as much as I am. It's playing the advertisement twice on the screen. Blasted advertisements. Yeah, it's gonna be a super exciting week because there's a new character and Final Fantasy XIV is always exciting. And the subathon. An anniversary there. 1 year anniversary is always great. Okay, so yeah, the sound is there. Thank you so much, Maniacs. Whichever way I see you next. And also, I'm pretty sure we should be able to have that vocal cover ready by the end of this week. Be on the lookout for that bad boy. The next vocal cover is coming to YouTube at long last, alright? It's a very exciting week for the Tajigen Temple. And Tajigen travelers, I will see you around.